Yo, 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 yo. What's up, y'all? Happy Wednesday. God damn. I can't believe it's Wednesday. That's crazy, man. I hope everybody's good. Dude, I don't know, man. It feels like the end of the week. I'd prefer if it was the end of the week. But alas, it's not. It's not. 'Tis what it is. What's up, y'all? Happy Wednesday. Hope everybody's having a nice day today. The sun's out today here, so that's nice. I can enjoy that. It snowed here for like 5 hours yesterday, so I'm happy it didn't snow today. But let me do this. Bang, bang. All right, dude, the lighting's being weird today. Well, maybe if I do this. This will be fine. Let me say hello to everybody. Casey, what's good? Just, what's up? Chris, how are you doing today, bruh? How you doing today, bruh? Paper, thank you for the 10 stream streak. God damn. Thank you, everybody, for checking in. Yo, what up, Lunky? Lunky, congrats on being first. Very happy for you. Casey, congrats on the worm. And Justin, how are your Justin says, Brian, how are your loins? Are they behaving? They are today. They are. They actually feel very healthy. They feel very healthy. Which is always an added benefit, or an added bonus, I guess I should say. Yo, what up, Tiff? Same, I want to be paid. I just got my bonus last week, so it would be nice to be paid this week, but it was at least nice to earn a bonus this past year. So that was a positive. That was a positive. Guys, how are we feeling today? Scale of 1 to 10. What's the vibe? We all chilling? We are continuing our attempts at the final levels of the Trial of the Sword. Last stream, admittedly, did not go well. I died a lot. I don't think I wasn't locked in, man. I wasn't locked in. And that's okay. These things happen. You're not going to always be focused in every single stream. You know what I mean? So I just have to be better today. Dude, this lighting, it makes my teeth look yellow. Ugh. Gross, dude. Hold on. Well, we'll work on that another day. We'll work on that another day. Anyway, I hope everybody's good. 5? That's okay. That's average. 6? We'll take that. My Papa Coke 0? Dude, you should, man. You should. All right, give me one moment, y'all. Trying to do something a little bit different today. Trying to do something a little bit different today. And we'll see how it goes. I'm trying to multi-stream on not 1, not 2, but 3 streams. So we'll see how it goes. If it gets overwhelming, I will just simply turn one of them off. So, okay, how do I do this? Thanks for bearing with me, y'all. Thanks for bearing with me. Edit. Okay. It says offline. It's a good sign. But the thing is in OBS, it says I'm live. So that's why I'm like, what's happening? But that's okay. All right, YouTube might be getting the short end of the stick this time, man. They might just be. I thought this was all working and ready to go prior to stream. I did a test and everything. RTMP. All right, well, sorry, YouTube. Sorry, YouTube. Tis what it is. Can I delete this? No. Nope. Sorry about the ads, y'all. But, it is what it is. Guys, I did drop a new video yesterday. It is on the Animal Crossing PC port, so if you didn't check that out, check it out after stream or whatever. I think it came out pretty good. I think it came out pretty well.
Happy frickin' anniversary.
Hold on, I'll check that out in 1 second. Charlotte, thank you for the 47 months at tier 2. God damn, that's a long time. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that, and I hope you're having a good day today. That's wild, man. Thank you. Charlotte, welcome in. Congrats on the new controller, by the way. Congrats on the new controller. That is always good news. I'm sure it always feels great. I actually am in need of an Xbox controller pretty soon for my PC gaming, because that is the superior controller. And to those that think differently, that's okay. You can enjoy your non-perpendicular. Is that the right word? You can enjoy your parallel sticks, but I'm personally all set. All right. Check this. Whoa, that's a really good emote. Jiggly feet. Did I add that? Wait a minute. What the hell? How did that get in here? All right. Let's see here. All right, we got to go back up to Korok Forest. Starting Ghost of Tsushima. I've heard good things about it. I've never played it, though. It's on my list. However, there are other things that are currently on my list that I want to play through first. I'm trying to finish up Pokemon Crystal before I work through any other story games offline or, like, add anything on there. So that's kind of my priority right now. And then after that, I think I'm going to check out the Starfield update that they had. Starfield just dropped an update yesterday, and it supposedly added a bunch of new little updates and everything. So, updates, if you will. So, I'm excited to check that out. I was really hopeful for Starfield when it first dropped, but it was a whole lot of nothing in it, to be honest with you. So I'm hoping this update does it some good justice, especially like the exploration and other aspects of it where I feel it was really lacking. So let us pray. Let us pray to the gods. skip through that. All right. All right, so we're back to the beginning of the final trials. We got to take out one of these little skull boys real fast, so that way I can get an actual weapon that I can use. Can I drop it now? Yes. Okay. All right, that helped out. Wait, it... Okay. What? That was weird. It wouldn't lock onto the head. Take that. We'll take this, this and that, and this and that, and then... Come here. Emily and I joined a new gym, so we're going to be doing that tomorrow. Yo, what up, everybody on TikTok? Welcome in, Jojo. Welcome in, Tiffany. Hope you all are having a good day today. I'm going to Planet Fitness now, which is a big change compared to where I was at. Which was kind of like it was just a much smaller gym in general, the one that I was going to. So it'll be, I'm sure it's going to be much, much different with the amount of people that are there. They have a lunk alarm. If you don't know what a lunk alarm is, no, it's not just Lunky showing up. It is like if you grunt or exhale too loudly, or if you slam down the equipment or just like drop it, you basically get a warning. So I'm not thrilled. Not that I make a ton of noise out there. Like, I'm not out there just, like, making an insane amount of sound while I'm lifting. But nonetheless, the droppers are annoying. Yeah, you know, admittedly, I know a lot of the time they do it to not hurt themselves. Like, if they're benching, like, a 100-pound dumbbell on each side, you know? So I know they don't mean it personally. Yo, thank you for the likes on TikTok. The No Moan Zone. What up, Laura? What up, Meowie? Meowie, happy birthday. Yo, Jojo and Leaky, thank you both for liking the live. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Meow, is it the wait, what the hell happened? Stop! Is it the big 3-0 or was that last year? What the hell is happening? I didn't know they could zap. I genuinely had no idea that they could zap like that. Brian, we're the same age. Oh, we are. Well, this was a good run, y'all. I didn't know they could zap it first. So we'll pick it up. We'll pick it up here. All right, there we go. I might have to start out with a shot early. Yeah, he's 35 in my head. I guess you're not far off. I had no idea Meowie and I were actually... I thought Meowie... This was my greatest achievement as a kid. What up, Liam? You were playing Breath of the Wild as a kid? That means I'm old as hell. But I hope you're good, Liam. It's nice to meet you, man. Or good to see you again. If I had run into you in the past, I apologize. I'm still getting used to TikTok lives. I usually just stream over on Twitch, but it's been fun meeting some people over here. Yo, what up, Icy? How are you doing today, bro? It's good to see you, man. It was a tough start. Kind of happy that we just got a nice little reset on here, though. Because, I genuinely did not realize that the keys could shock. Never experienced that before, so. All right. We'll speed run through this first level again. Happy birth canal traversing Meowie. There we go. The purple app. You're right. I keep forgetting. The purple app. There we go. Oh, man. App censorship is crazy. You're hopefully the moving process. Yo, hell yeah, dude. And if not, whenever the time is right, you got this. Yellow? Did I say yellow? What about yellow? Also, what's up, text? Oh, yellow. Okay, I got you now. Yellow. All right. When's the green app stream? You'll never catch... you'll catch me dead. Actually, you know what? I'll say this. I think you'll catch me on Rumble before you catch me on any of those other applications that also happen to be the same color. Because at that point, if you catch me on the specific green one that you are mentioning, I'll have already sold out or have been canceled, and I don't have anything to say for myself. You know what I mean? Oh, I have no idea, Hank. I don't know anything about those websites, to be honest with you. Let's see. right, we'll switch to the spear. Apparently, Justin, it still exists. It's just not like the same kind of like platform that it was, which I didn't know. Yo, Dara, thank you for liking the live. I know who you are. I know who you are. Not to sound like ominous. Not to sound like ominous or anything. It's just you told me. But yeah, apparently they have like all kinds of incentives for it and everything now, which I had no idea about, which I thought was kind of crazy. All right, let's just pick up this arm just to have... No, actually, I don't need it. Yeah, they do. They do, man. And apparently the pay is pretty decent. Like the ad revenue specifically, you know? All right. Now we're going to take this seriously here. Now things are about to get a little bit serious. Stop! I'm tired of it, dude. I'm tired. Arrow in the tree. Arrow in the tree. Yo, double hot and spicy. Thank you for liking the live. Yo, hell yeah. Dude, I swear I've never been shocked by any of these things, and then for some reason I'm struggling with it today. Maybe, Chris. I am not Paper. I was originally planning to, and I was having some more issues with it. I don't know why they make streaming vertically on that website so goddamn hard. Like, they literally... I had it all set up to, like, the best practice of what they say. And, I don't know, man. It still just was not working, which is so aggravating. Let's pull them out. Farmville stream? What up, Arlek? I can proudly say I have never played Farmville. I don't know if it necessarily has to be a like a proud thing. But I just never have. Or Candy Crush. Actually, I take that back. I think I tried Candy Crush one time and I was like, this is stupid. Like, this is stupid as hell. I was done with it immediately. They do? Dude, I feel like parents love a good, I'm about to... Guys, you know what? I don't know how far the censorship goes on this TikTok and shit like that. So I'm about to call it F-Book. About to call it F-Book. Which is probably what they originally named it, knowing now what the purpose of F-Book was originally supposed to be. Okay. Hold on. Let's, first of all, eat this steak. Second of all, bang. Welcome in, everybody, to the live. Hope you all are having a good day today. We're going to drop that. Take that. Do I have any arms? Yes, I have. Uno. Dos, tres. Yeah, I don't want to brag or anything like that, but I'm currently in a poke war with Alex and Derek, so... That's what poking means? Dude, we're literally synced. We're literally synced, man. It's crazy. Heyday? Dude, I don't know anything about that. Used to call it MyFace. You couldn't understand there were two apps. Honestly, somebody should have, back in the day, taken the best of both worlds and taken F-Book and combined it with MySpace at the time and had, like, fully codable, like, backgrounds and, like, music and everything like that. But a lot of people forget when, at one point on F-Book, you could actually... you could actually add music to your profile, but it only lasted a little while. Like, they took it off after, which was kind of crazy. Justin, that would be sick. I'm sure it's out there, dude. I bet it is. I'm sure they just can't get it populated, you know? They're probably like, I had Claude design me. A whole former UI from the mid-2000s MySpace. Claude did it. Fartbook's pretty good. Fartbook's pretty good, I have to say. We definitely want to use the spear on these big fellas right here. Okay. Number one, because it's weaker, and number two, we have the reach. Okay, drop this. I was in that weird period, like I was too young for my... Yeah, I mean, I feel like a lot of people in this community were a little too young for MySpace. I think everybody who's referencing MySpace right now is almost the same age as me. We were all too young. Yeah, admittedly, everybody was a little too young to be on MySpace that's in here right now. I think I was like, dude, I might have been like 12 or 13 at the time. Way too young for social media, man. But my parents didn't know any, like, social media was brand new, you know? I was in high school. Wait, really? Whoa, dude, that's crazy. That's crazy. Also, what's up, Max? How are you doing today, dude? I'll never forget. I had MySpace. You did, Mitchell? Dude, listen, man. I'll never forget. I feel like everybody that I knew, these were the different types of songs that you happened to see on MySpace on the profile. You either had like a My Chemical Romance, Fall Out Boy, T.I., or Lil Wayne. That was like the most that I saw the most of the time was like one of those 4 options a lot of the time. I definitely had a T.I. song on there at one point. Choose your MySpace sorting hat house. Dude, I'll never forget one of the most traumatic things. I was in middle school and I put up a thing that said pick comment for pick comment, 0 responses. 0 responses. And then I think one of my neighbors later on, so sad, dude. But the thing is I didn't realize this was like a flirting thing back in the day. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't know it was like, oh, let's get a compliment from like other people. I had no business doing that at the time, bro. If we're going to be completely honest, I wasn't talking to anybody. I didn't know how a cell phone worked. I didn't know about texting. I didn't know none of that, dude. Dude, Icy, I may as well have. I didn't even know that it was a bad thing. I got nothing, and then somebody did it. And then somebody commented, and it was like, oh, now. But I think so much time had gone by that I literally was like, I'm not even going to post anymore. You know what? I'm like, I'm not going to do it. I had MySpace freshman year. In my junior year, we were all on Facebook. Dude, times were... I remember when I first joined Facebook, I was... I remember vehemently, I posted on someone's profile and was like, all right, now add me on MySpace because I hate this. MCR was so big in the 2000s on MySpace. I know, man. They were everywhere. Hank, what's with the question mark? Hank, you're too young to understand MySpace. You just don't trust... You just don't get the vibes. Everybody was doing pick comment for pick comment was like posting... I'm trying to... It's like when posting a story on Instagram or Snapchat these days, and you're like bored, LOL, someone hit me up. It was like that. And then you exchange AIM messenger usernames. Sub for sub? Dude, everybody was just trying to make it some way. I never used Snapchat or Insta. Yeah, it's because you're too young. You don't get it. What up, Wanda? How are you doing today? Thank you for checking in. It was only university emails at first with Facebook. That's... Yeah, exactly. I was definitely too young to be on social media at the time. If I do ever... I'm not currently planning to, but if I do ever have kids, no. No. No shot, dude. I'm sorry. It's just not happening, man. The internet's also... I feel like it's much scarier now because so many more people have different access to it, you know? It just worries me. Like, I hear the things about, like... Not to bring up, like, I don't know, like something, like a sad topic. But all the things that I hear on, like, Roblox, I'm like... I don't think so, man. I don't think so. Making a PowerPoint about myself to show my friends in a couple weeks. What should I include? You should include your favorite meal, a dream destination, a little known fact about you, and then make up a fact that is not true but is believable amongst your peers. That's what you should do. It's the go-to. Like, you could say something like, oh, I've never had tuna fish. Just made that up off the dome. People thought MySpace was for kids. I know, man. It was weird. Oh, that's fun text. A friend Kahoot could be a very fun time. Yeah, Max, I can get down with that. Every kid has an AI lover now. We need to open the schools back. And I'm not talking about just the 5 days a week, but we need some actual public shaming. We got to do something, man. I can't have that. I can't be having that. I can't be having that. Bankus! Why did your TTS not work, but the other ones did? Bankus, thank you for the 51 months. Can you please play on Roblox, please? You know, Venkus, maybe just for you one day, maybe we'll hop on Roblox for like an hour. How does that sound? In other news, y'all, I have a Minecraft sponsorship that we're gonna do Friday. Yo, Swamp Fox, thank you for liking the live. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. We want Roblox night. They're censoring Roblox. I really think they are. I think they are. Finally, and I'm being dead ass. Like, I actually have a Minecraft sponsorship on Friday. So if you guys want to come and hang out, support the sponsorship. Also, if you guys want to hop on a server, we'll be doing it for at least an hour, probably a little bit more. To be honest, if we're going to be completely honest. So that should be fun. But seriously, Alexis, thank you for the 51 months. That's crazy. Yo, Swamp Fox, thank you for the follow on TikTok. Thank you so much. Yo, what up, Thee? Taking money from Notch? Listen, dude, I've sold out for far less. I've sold out for far less. It was an opportunity I could not pass up. Is Notch even involved with... Didn't he like sell the company? That guy is a weirdo, though. Well, I guess technically he's probably still earning dividends from it, right? Yeah, there's going to be chat drops and everything for you guys. Uh-oh. Microsoft. Guys, anyone feeling Microsoft right now? Sorry if this is a personal question. Let's play. Yeah, exactly. My Microsoft till I... Am I right, y'all? By the way, if anyone's on TikTok, and you're wondering who else I'm talking to, I'm also live on the Purple app. If anybody uses it or wants to come over, I usually stream on the Purple app. Rhymes with Switch. A lot more, but I do co-stream now, which is cool. It's a lot of fun. I broke my other bow. What up, Zoe? Let's take this out for a moment. Not good. Actually playing Breath of the Wild right now? Yo, hell yeah. One of the greatest games of all time. Especially one of the greatest Nintendo games of all time. Very impressive that they put through this on the Switch 1. Let's try this again. Uncover. Stop. There. I needed that. Okay. Hell yeah, Icy. It's such a good game, dude. Literally, it's a game that I can replay. Max, I'm going to tell you something. I 100% agree. In almost every capacity. Like, genuinely. Breath of the Wild over Tears of the Kingdom for me as well. I think most people in this chat agree with that, actually. We have a lot of Breath of the Wild truthers in here. I just think it's more... There's almost too much to do in Tears of the Kingdom, you know what I mean? And I'm not just talking about content. I'm talking about collecting, adventuring. This is more streamlined. And it feels more like Hyrule, you know what I mean? I've never heard anyone prefer Tears of the Kingdom. You know, a lot of people that are on Shmoobub. No, I'm just gonna... You know what, dude? I'm just gonna say it. Whoever wants to hang out on TikTok, I'm sorry if I get censored and they block my streams from getting other people. Everybody on YouTube, for some reason, says Tears of the Kingdom, which is weird. I agree with that. Tears of the Kingdom feels more like an extra sandbox repetitive. Yo, 9, I'm glad you agree with me. I'm glad you agree with us. That's how I know you're a real one. Hell yeah, dude. I agree with that. Yo, Remy, thank you for liking the live. Ivy, thank you for the tier 2 for 63 months. What the hell? Is that not crazy how long it's been? 63 months? That's wild, man. Truly, truly wild. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Kids were too young when Breath of the Wild came out. Could be it. That could be it. 10 whole hours looked up if my gripes go away with them. They do not. It is. I think 9 made a great comment on TikTok. It is a great sandbox, but I just don't feel like there's enough structure. You know what I mean? Whereas, like, even in this game, even though the weapons degrade or they break, there's still just more structure to it. And I'm not saying a game with less structure is bad. You know what I mean? Like, I don't need to be directed in what I'm doing every single time. However, I don't know, man. It feels like it's more complete. You know what I mean? That's the only word I guess I can use to describe it. But I still like Tears of the Kingdom. I don't hate it, but this is just a better game to me. The kids were pretty young when this game came out, including... Actually, I guess I was not that young. Atletico Madrid. Yeah, dude, they're pretty good now, huh? You know, Max, I think that was one thing, too, for me. I think with Tears... From Breath of the Wild to Tears of the Kingdom, it's just... There's so much similarity. Like, I didn't necessarily feel like it was a new experience. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of it... Well, one thing that I say to everybody. I don't feel like I can... Dude, you're hitting the nail on the head. I don't feel like I can explore in Tears of the Kingdom because if I was to stand here like this in Tears of the Kingdom... A Bokoblin's gonna come run at me from every single corner. Like, I genuinely... Like, I feel like you can't turn a corner without an enemy being there. Like, you can't actually take in the world that you're playing in, you know? If that makes sense. Whereas I feel like in this game, you can adventure around, you can ride a horse, and you might not see somebody for a little bit. Like, they're still there. But, yeah. I give Breath a pass since the first open world Zelda. Tears feels like a DLC, still a good game. Yeah, I mean, I could see that. If they had done, like, an expansion to expand the world with it, I wouldn't have hated it, but there's still a lot to do in Tears of the Kingdom, so I give them credit with that. And the story and the final boss fight is iconic and very fun. In my opinion, for those that stuck it out. But, yeah, I still prefer the fighting, the exploration, and pretty much everything else in this game. Can't enjoy a romp without a Bokoblin bitch in your ear. I mean, it's true, man. It's freaking true. Thank everybody for hanging on both Twitch and TikTok. If anybody's on TikTok and they want to help me get a little bit closer to our follow goal that we have. I don't know where it's hidden at the moment, but we're getting... Let's see if this fixes it. We're getting closer and closer to 500. I just started recently streaming on TikTok, so... it's all pretty new to me, but I do stream on both platforms, which is pretty fun. I enjoy doing both. Blake, thank you for liking the live, bro. My birdhouse fell down. No, Amber. Was it one with a camera? If it is, that sucks. I'm sorry. My dad has one with a camera, and he sends me screenshots all the time. Definitely missed my mark. Yeah, I mean... Tears of the Kingdom is definitely not for everyone. It's not just overwhelming at times, but it feels like it's a little all over the place. Yo, Blake, yes, this is DLC. Yes, this is the Trials of the Sword. It is still part of... This is not like a ROM or anything like that. It is still part of the game. But it is kind of like a challenge where you only get one life. Unless you have a fairy like I have here. The fairy will revive you once. Which is nice. But you only get one life. You only get the weapons that you actually get in the trials. And you kind of just have to try to stick it out. You know what I mean? Kind of just have to try to survive. So it's not as... it's a little more tactical than just being in the overworld and just using the Master Sword and everything like that, you know? YOLO. Yeah, you guys nailed it. YOLO, baby. All right, we're already on to... Tiff, thank you for liking the live. I appreciate you. We're going to switch weapons, though. Let's use this to start for the next one. And, okay, we only have 2 bows, but we're doing okay. All right, we're good. For reference as well, I think I died 4 or 5 times doing this challenge last time, which is definitely the most that I have died in an attempt for Trials of the Sword. This is like my 3rd time playing through it, so we really should have a death counter. Yeah, honestly, I didn't set one up because I didn't think I was going to struggle with it this much, but I think I'm washed up. Because the first time I did this, I didn't die once. Everybody was telling me how hard it was, and then I was like, okay, well, I got very lucky then. You know what I mean? Uh-oh. And I did. Like, I was playing it very careful, but the master mode one was pretty difficult when we were playing on that. But I made the sacrifice. I really do appreciate it. I do. It helps out a bunch. We're waiting. There we go. How about this? Since I've already died once and it was on like level 1 or 2, if I die again, I'll take a shot. How does that sound? We'll do a shot of maple whiskey or something. Not that that's necessarily an incentive for everyone, but if it is for you, it'll be a nice little challenge. And I also have 0 food in my tummy, so it'll go through me quick. But also, as a little shout out, I did add the redemption to add to the community playlist if anybody wants to. It's going to be on Apple Music and Spotify. It's only available on Twitch. Not fair we ain't there. Oh, my bad, Mitchell. I'd share, bro, if I could. I would. But yeah, you can add I'll add the songs, all the songs after stream. Oops. Probably shouldn't have done that. I really got to learn to just use like magnesis or something. He's still alive down here? No, we're good. Got you, Tiff. I got you. Yes, I will definitely add that after. I'm excited. I've redeemed one, and I think you're the second person, Tiff. I think you're the second person, so you'll have your song will definitely be in the play. Well, all of them. I can write them. Yo, Amber, that would actually be a huge help if you don't mind. I ordered, or I have a nice little notebook for stream and like notes and stuff like that. However, I forgot I don't have a pen here, so I need to go get a pen. I need to go get a pen from Staples or something. I forgot all of mine when I... Ah! Okay. I thought for sure I thought it was going to be over. I thought I was going to have to take a shot. No, we're good. We're good. I'm alive. I got scared. No, I don't right now, Tiff. At least not that I remember. At least not that I remember. That was funny. Do it again. Dude, how do you think I felt? My stomach dropped. I was like, I really don't want to take a shot right now. I think that's what makes it an interesting part of the challenge, you know? I have a note. God damn, Max. Max got me freaking good, dude. I got a note right here for you. Play it like a trumpet. There we go. Need an extra note? Actually, yeah, dude. I'm trying to learn the alphabet. Hit me with another one. Hit me with another one. Let's just do this. Why'd it get held? That's great. Why'd only the one get held? It let the other one fly, but... Oh, it all depends what hand. Okay, so I think the right hand one is good, and then the left hand one is a no-go, apparently. For whatever reason. It's so funny. Let's just use this. Maybe we will use this. I didn't think I was going to, but we got a big guy. Hey. I'm really trying to focus on not dying right here. Is Pink Panthers the one that went Gah! When somebody said you look great on the red carpet? Was that Pink Panthers? I can never remember. Or who was that? Laura, hell yeah, dude. What brand? Oh! What brand is it? Emily actually made some homemade popcorn last night. Some Orville Redenbacher. She made it in a pot with some coconut oil. right, well, he's gone, so that's good. Let's drop... Oh, not that one. Let's drop this. I'm gonna have to pick this up quick, though. Bang. Bang. There we go. No idea. Alyssa Liu loves her. That's all I know. You know what? That's all we need to know. Alyssa Liu is the future president of this country. People forget that. Shout out Alyssa Liu. Are you interested in the Champions League? I'm gonna be honest with you, man. No. Couldn't have less interest, to be completely honest with you. Something against it. I don't know, man. There's something out of all of the big sporting tournaments, playoffs, events, everything like that. I'll watch it on occasion, but it's probably the one that I care the least about out of the sports that I watch. And it's nothing against soccer, footy, whatever you want to call it. It's just always at the most inconvenient times to watch. Like, I understand it's over in Europe, but why do I have to watch it at like 1 or 2 p.m.? I'm working. You know what I mean? I got things that I gotta do. Like chat and Twitch streams. You need butter-flavored coconut oil? I think that's what Emily uses. I think that's what Emily does too. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Laura, I think you guys are on the same wavelength. Welcome in everybody over on TikTok. Hope y'all are having a good one. I'm keeping tabs on y'all. Not in like a weird way. I'm looking at chat. I don't want to miss anything. Thank you everybody for the likes, the follows today. Ball knower. Yeah, North America makes it tough to enjoy a lot of soccer. On Sundays when they play, I watch on Sundays, but weekdays a little hard. Especially as I've gotten older. It was different when I was younger. Because I could just, like... I didn't have my job was not as important. I could kind of just... As the kids say, yutz around, you know? Do they say that? Yeah, but Zoe, I think I don't think they just do night matches for, like, they do World Cup matches, like, the entire day, right? Yo, what up, Hannah? Thank you for checking in. Laura, thanks for checking. I would have just died right there. Why are they so strong? Uh-oh, uh-oh, oh, shit. Not good. Hold on. All right. When you accidentally make yourself important at work, worst decision I ever made. except for like my pockets, you know, a little bit. But as for everything else, yes. It's actually terrible. It's actually terrible. Motherfucker, dude, why is it so strong? Son of a bitch. There we go. Focused. All right, I'm not going to look at chat for a minute. I got to take these fellas out. But I will say, just for the sake of continuing to talk, if y'all don't follow Amber, you should. She streamed last night. It was very chill. It was very fun. So, Amber, if you want to sell out and give yourself a shout out, you are more than welcome to. Don't do that. I know what. It's tough having to gain expectations, huh? Expectations are tough. All right, let's see. What can we get rid of here? Let's get rid of that. I definitely want the Knight's Claymore. Actually, let's get rid of this. We'll keep the Moblin, and we'll at least break stuff with it. Don't do that. Don't do that. Yeah, I'm a founder in there, by the way. No big deal. What up, Michelle? How are you doing today? Q to yourself. Q to yourself. What up, Seth? Good to see you again, bro. All right, we escaped another level, which is good. I'll remember you. Thank you. It's like, I feel like I founded a country last night. I'm on the Declaration. The Declaration of Ambipendence. Oh, I'm such a loser, dude. Such a goddamn loser. We're out. Oh no, we do still have this. Okay, well I'm gonna keep it until we run out. Come on. Yeah, he's not gonna be happy. I know. I know. I don't want to do this. All right, charge back up. Hey! God damn! No! Oh my god. Stress down somewhere. What a shot. Oh, we didn't get the last hit on there? Damn. Okay. What do we think, y'all? Probably the Knight's Claymore just to finish this thing off, right? And I hope you're having a nice day today. It's very nice to see you. Use ice bombs. I don't have any. We're playing it's Trials of the Sword. So you don't have everything that you get in the rest of the game. Also, what's up, Ashley? I see that now. Nah, you're good. You're good. You're good. I know the gameplay's cut off a little bit on TikTok. So usually I stream on Twitch, so I'm doing the best that I can over here. I got to find a way to make it a little bit better. A little bit better reviewing experience over there. There are ice bombs. I don't know about necessarily ice bombs, but there are ice arrows, which I kind of like took it as like being like that because it will at least like freeze like the enemy and stuff. That was kind of how I perceived it. I don't know if there's ice bombs in this game that I can remember anyway, but ice and bomb. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured that you meant. Tex, what happened? Dude, we're already at another intermission. We're kind of Amber 25 streak? That's nutty, dude. Thank you so much. Thank you for the 25 stream streak. I have therapy tonight. Hopefully it goes well for you. I'm sure in the long run it will be, even if it doesn't feel like it today. How many floors? It's a good question. I actually don't remember for the final one. I don't remember for the final floor amount. It can't be like I might have to look it up because now I'm curious. I'll look it up in a second. I'll look it up for us in a second. Sizzlefin trout. Okay. Yeah, let me look it up now. How do you play this? Strawberries. All you have to do is buy the DLC for Breath of the Wild. All right, let's see. There are 23. So I think we're at 12. So we're not quite at the halfway point yet, but we're not far off. We're not far off. What up, Miggle? How are you doing today, bro? Hope you're having a good day, man. It's good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. I love Breath of the Wild. I need to try doing the trials again. I haven't played them in such a long time. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. I think the last time I did them, I had like maxed out hearts, which is probably why it felt so easy. All right, let's drop this. Carrying around a rusty shield when I can get this? When I can get this? Stone Smasher? Okay, and then is this a shirt? Can we put a shirt on Link? Thank you. Yes, thank you. Take all this. We'll take these. Because we're going to end up in a cold biome, and Link will take damage in there. And unfortunately, none of these clothes have cold resistance. Is there a reward for beating this? Yes, and I'm not joking when I say this. You get an actual motorcycle in the game. It's not a bit. I'm not joking. I'm not saying this to be funny. You literally get a motorcycle to ride around on. Does the prefix of Wednesday have anything to do with weddings? I doubt it. What's up, Andrew? How are you doing today? I always imagine Wednesday. Isn't it like something in like the Roman alphabet or something like that, or the Roman? Isn't it something to do with like the Roman calendar? I don't remember. Well, actually, I'm not even going to cut those down. Norse mythology? That might make more sense. That might make some more sense. Hold on, let's cook. Jesse, we need to cook. Gotta remember to cut that. Ooh, we got 7.5 minutes on those of cold reduction, which is good. The other part of the DLC, sorry if that bursts a bubble. Andrew, are you spoiling the story of after the Trials of the Sword, bro? Is that what's happening here? There's a reason I wasn't saying it, man. What up, Ian? How are you doing today? Thank you for liking the live. It's all good, Andrew. Don't worry about it. I've already done it. To Thursday? Whoa! We say Onsdag here? Wait, we actually, guys, we have an actual Norse. we have a Norse. What's the word? Resident in here. It's Andrew. Genuinely, it's all good. Don't even stress about it, bro. It's all good. I'm gonna keep the fairies. Dude, I can already tell Paper's going crazy on the likes on TikTok right now. We have 3,000. There's 3,000 on there. There's 3,000. Well, you know what, dude? I think I have, let's just use these. I'm actually going to use the wood. What up, Matthew? What up, Matthew? We're actually going to use some of these bits of the trees. Again, as a learning experience to those that don't know, yes, you can cook the trees and use them as food. I only use it to, like, if I only have, like, a few hearts to fill out, you know? Monday in Spanish feels vaguely low-key. Damn. How many resident Spanish speakers do we have in here? Guys, do we have any resident Spanish? I was gonna say, I know Andrew does. I know Andrew speaks Spanish. Hales, what's up? How are you doing today? It's so nice to see you. I didn't know you spoke Spanish. I didn't know you spoke Spanish. By the way, Hales, did you change your name to Haley on Switch? I just try to keep track of all the different names that I see on there, so that way I know, like, if I see a feral, you know what I mean? I know to get rid of them after a little bit of time. If I don't ever see them again, you know? Okay. Eat, Papa, eat. All right, we're good. Yes, that is me. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. I'm still feral, but it's me. Okay, just like I said, just wanted to make sure before I move somebody that I actually know on accident. I've known you for years now, which is crazy. I've known a lot of y'all for years, which is equally as messed up. Let's do this. We'll melt it with the sword, or the pike. Yeah, keeps this, guys. POV, me on a 90-degree day with 120% humidity. It's my baby's first birthday. Dude, Hales, can I tell you, number one, congratulations to you and your baby. You came in my chat like a few weeks after today, a year ago, and you said because you didn't tell us that you were having a baby, and then you were like, "Oh yeah, I didn't really tell anyone, but I wanted to share with you guys that I had a baby." So that's crazy to me that it's been a year. That's wild. Congratulations, Mama. Very, 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 very happy for you. That's so exciting. Hannah, you don't have a Mount Rushmore for us? Come on, Hannah, you got it. Hannah, you know you got one. Does it melt it faster? There we go. Yeah, you said you literally said something like, "Oh yeah, I gave birth a few weeks ago," and I was like, "Okay, like you weren't going to tell us that you were having a baby in the first place?" Baby Hales is a really good nickname. I like that. I like that. Uh-oh. That's not good. Let's do that. We were also surprised. Seriously, dude. The amount of moments that we've shared with people online now, having been streaming for over 5 years. Lunky, welcome back and congrats on the second first of the day. It's very impressive. The amount of like life-changing moments that I guess I would say like been told of, or I would consider it almost like a reward, like to have had that information shared with, you know, is staggering and crazy to me. Like truly. This thing's alive? How? Boomerang. Drop that. Any Masters predictions? I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Not really. Wouldn't be surprised if Rory does well again. I would love to see Scotty break out of this rut that he's been in since he had a child. But predict assist white men will win. You think so? Honestly, I think in recent years, it's been a pretty mixed bag, which is pretty cool. One of the coolest moments, and I cannot remember the man's last name. I can picture his face right now. But it was the Japanese man who won a few years ago. And when they finished up and they gave him the trophy, his caddy went out to the 18th hole. Hideki Matsuyama, thank you. When his caddy went out and bowed at the 18th hole, aura. And he said, he's like, well, I did that to pay respects to the course. And I'm like, dude, what a fucking legend. Hell yeah, dude. What up, Stone? How are you doing today? I hope you're having a great day. I hope you're having a good one. Oh yeah, we can light this real quick. Straight up aura. Golf? Yes, sir. Yeah, the Masters starts this week. Tiff, I have to run to Home Depot. Tiff, you're in charge of song redemptions. Thank you, Amber. As Amber just referenced, we do have a nice redemption now for anybody that wants to be a part of the community playlist. I feel like it's really hard to do as many community things as I used to, so I thought this was a good like passive way for us to all try to like stay connected or whatever. So if you want to be a part of it, you're more than welcome to. If you don't, that's fine too. But we do have a community playlist that I'm going to manage for Apple Music and Spotify and everything. So it's a point redemption. So you just have to do that, enter the song name and the artist, and you're good to go. Yo, what up, Annas? How are you doing today? Yes, back to more Zelda time. More Zelda time. And they were so awesome. Most fun round I've had. That's awesome, dude. Yeah, it is. It's always cool. As I've gotten older, I've appreciated meeting new people. Emily and I went on a double date this past weekend, and I met one of her classmates that goes to, well, I won't say where she goes to college because I don't think she shared that yet. I almost did. And it was really cool. We had a great time. Wait, Coachella's this weekend? I will not be watching. I will definitely be locked in on the Masters, but hell yeah, dude. Victor Hovland? Yeah, Victor Hovland's pretty cool. He seems like a kind of cool guy. I also like, it's Ludwig. I don't know if it's pronounced Aberg or Iberg, exactly how it is. But he also seems pretty cool. I think he's Swedish. I think he's Swedish, if I'm not mistaken. I think he's Swedish. Sabrina Carpenter should be a fun one. Her newest album, I said this in Discord when it came out, I really didn't care for it. But the more I listened to it, number one, I also recognize I'm really not the intended audience, okay? And everybody can say, well, there's not always an intended audience with an album. That's not fucking true. Anybody can consume whatever they want to. I'm a firm believer in that, even if it's bad. However, that album's really, it's good, man. It's got some hits. It's got some hits. It's a fun album. It's just a fun album, which I think is cool. Going for a Justin Rose vibe this weekend. Has he won before, Andrew? I feel like he has, right? Didn't he win in, like, was it the 2010s? It ain't gonna stick. Oh, we got a real strong man here. We got a real strong man. He's like 3 top 5 finishes. I feel like he always does well in Augusta, but he can never pull it out. I think he was tied with a share of the lead a few years ago, and then I think he ended up losing in, like, the playoff or something. I can't remember exactly what it was, but... Anna's! Thank you for the gifted sub to Hales. What the hell? Thank you. It's very nice. Hales, enjoy your emotes and your ad-free reviewing. I appreciate that. And Narn, thank you for the 42 months. Thank you, dude. Thank you, everybody. Wow, that's crazy. Is that wait a second. I gotta pause to see this. Cabbage Cat Run. I didn't even know we had that emote. Stoned! What is going on? Stone, thank you for the prime. What the hell? Thank you. Guys, enjoy your emotes and your ad-free viewing. And the vibes. I don't know. Enjoy the vibes. Vibes. I know, Link. It's okay. Hold on. I'll get you some tacos soon. Do that. And just Anna. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm so used to reading Anna's montage. It usually takes me a little bit of time to get adjusted. But I do really appreciate it. I think you told me that before too, but I promise you I will make the mistake again. Holy shit. That was crazy. He was so close to hitting me right there. Oh my god. I'm satiating hangriness with Subway right now. Narn, I think you've shared this before, but what's your typical Subway order? Like, what's your go-to on the actual sandwich? And yes or no to the side cookie. To me, I feel like it's an like, if you go there, you don't have to, but it's encouraged, you know? Yo, Gerard. Think with a follow. Or if it's, yeah, I imagine it's Gerard. Based off the spelling. Thank you so much, man. Colby! What up, Ed? How are you doing? Congrats on the Red Sox series win. Yeah, we needed it desperately, so... I've actually watched quite a bit of the Red Sox so far this year. Which is nice because I... didn't have Nessun, but I forgot that Nessun has a streaming service now, so I took advantage of that since I moved. Sweet onion chicken with tomato, spinach, and giardiniera? I've never heard of that before in my life. Some kind of fancy-ass dish. Yes. Sounds sounds pretty good, man. I'll have to look up what that is. I'll have to look it up. Hey, hey, ugly. Oh, pickled veggies. Gotcha. Okay. Eating a Cobb salad, made it myself. Let's go, dude. Are you Northeastern? Are you talking to me? Laura, you know where I live, don't you? After all these years? Hey, ugly. Yeah, what's up? Guys, the one thing we're not going to do today is be mean to ourselves, okay? So I need you all to lock it the fuck in. And you need to say one nice thing about yourself, or I'm going to beat you up. Yes. I'm just kidding. I never get the cookie. I usually get the Italian BMT, but today I got club with spinach, red onion, black olives, pickles, banana peppers, vinaigrette, and garlic aioli. Aioli? Oh, so good, man. What the hell? That sounds really good. Hell yeah, dude. Do I have to? Yes. Misspelled it slightly. Oh, Giardiniera. I gave it my best effort, and that's all anybody can ask for me. Spicy pickled veggies. Got you. Okay. Where's the turkey Italiano? I only have, admittedly, y'all, I have, like, a regular rotation that I go with there. I'm pretty basic when it comes to Subway. I usually just go for, like, a meatball parm. I have, oddly, I don't know why. Yo! Dude, this name cracks me up. Dixie Normus, thank you for the follow once again on TikTok. I appreciate you, bro. Oh, that doesn't melt that. Let's see. We'll do it the long way. We'll do it the long way. Yeah, dude, we got some goated nicknames over here on TikTok. I want to go take a nap, but I'm at work. Dude, soon enough. Soon enough. I've gotten the steak and cheese at Subway. Does Subway make the Mount Rushmore of chain sandwich shops? I'm going to say this. I don't think there should be a Mount Rushmore of chain sandwich shops. I don't know if that's a hot take. I don't think there should be. I wouldn't even consider one. Like, I just don't think they would even deserve a Mount Rushmore. You know what I mean? But if I had to pick, I'm including burger places. And in that case, I would say no. I would say no. Ice, what's up? Thank you for checking in, bro. And Ice, thank you for the 100 bits. The heck? Thank you, man. I've never had Potbelly, but I've heard good things about it. I've heard good things about Potbelly. You know what I really liked when I went to Chicago was Portillo's. Portillo's. You know what? I'm gonna say this. What is going on today? Why are there so many subs and resubs today? What is it's the 8th? Okay. Costa. Thank you for the 27 months, dude. Ultra Back and Pokemon Champions already. I will not be playing that game, but I'm happy to those that are enjoying it. My hometown stays winning. Are you from Chicago, Miggle? I enjoyed my time in Chicago. I want to go back. I would love to go back to Chicago. Especially since I didn't get to try the cake shake. And a lot of people... Yo, Will, thank you for the roses on TikTok. Thank you for the roses. Thank you for the roses. I just realized they can't even see me. Only Twitch actually saw the little hand movements I just did. Insane. It feels like a beta. I've heard it's in a rough state right now, but I don't know, man. I don't like to judge most games a little too early, but again, I'm not planning on playing it. So, to those that do enjoy it, and to those that don't, that's okay. 300. 300. Good stuff, brother. Playing it right now, too. Yo, let's go, Will. Yeah, seriously, thank you for the roses, dude. That's very nice. Yeah, I realized I don't have a camera over on TikTok, so only my Twitch chat saw me do the little joking hand movements that I did while watching. Yo, we got a hype train. Wait, what the hell? Is this... We have a community hype train, 35% off 5 gifts up. Do they just do that now? I didn't set that. So they gave a discount without me setting it? And I think of the 10 bits. That's weird. I've literally never seen that before. I just can't do their bread anymore. I moved to Seattle and saw Pub Food and Jimmy John's and Potbelly. Now that I've had those, they just don't compare. Ah. I didn't know they just do that now. Guys, anybody feel like gifting 1,000 subs? Nah, I'm just kidding, guys. Don't gift 1,000. It's okay. You guys deserve to keep some of that. Just give me the rest of it, you know? Whoa! We got some baddies over here. Not the good kind. Terrible throw. Terrible throw, dude. Stop! I'm panicking. I'll take a penny, dude. Take a penny, leave a penny, you know? Go-to dish to cook? If I had to pick one, I'll be honest with you, it would probably be chicken masala. It is my favorite dish to cook if I ever have, like, company, but I also do enjoy, I enjoy grilling. How much stuff do you cook? Admittedly, not as much as I should. But it's something that I'm looking to get into a little bit more. I should probably cook more myself, like, actually, like, not just... I do a lot of prep stuff just due to, like... I can make every excuse. It's purely out of, like, my own time constraints that I have in my own head. You know? But I should be better about it. I'm saying in-game. That's so funny. Might make that IRL too. In-game, whatever they give me. Is that a dull answer? Is that a dull answer? Whatever they give me. Give me the broadsword. Take the knight shield. I want to go to Cats in New York City. I've heard Cats is a little overrated and it's more of like an attraction place now. Again, I've not been there, so I can't judge that. That's just what I've heard. I've heard there's better places to go to there. Just a rumor. I want to eat Dixon, Seattle. Is that the place where is that the place where they write mean things on your like the hats and stuff? Hold on. This guy's having a nice peaceful time. Dick's Last Resort. Dixon, Seattle is just... Oh, it's a burger chain. They're either $1 or $2. I'm old enough to remember when the McDonald's value menu, when you were drunk or completely faded, you could get a McDouble for $1. Those were the goddamn days. Am I right, y'all? Am I right, y'all? Those were the damn days. But they're still pretty cheap. It's tough with the economy now, right? Like, it's tough to keep a lot of the prices at the same thing that they were, you know? To $1 burger at McDonald's. And you know what? And I'm okay with that because I think there's a place in this world for that. Yes. I think there's a place in this world for that. Add mac sauce saved me in college. I've never had mac sauce. I just noticed how you kept Jay and Mario in that position. Yeah, well, they're lovers now, so. Free my god. I've never had a McChicken either. Never had a McChicken either. I feel like people get mad at me whenever I share that piece of information. I will. No. I was going to say I'll have it soon, but I'm not going to. I'm actually on a pretty strict diet right now. Well, not strict, but I'm on a very aggressive cut. I'm on a very aggressive cut. You need the McChicken. You need the chicken McGangbang. Dixie, I'm so glad you're the one that brought this up. Because whenever I bring up the McGangbang in my Twitch chat, nobody knows. Barely anybody ever knows what I'm talking about. But this is an actual thing that you can order on the secret menu. You can go to McDonald's. I don't know if they'll understand it now, but back in the day, you could go to McDonald's and you can order a McGangbang, and they'll give you, it's like a two burger patties and then a McChicken in the middle of it. So why aren't we on Pokemon Champions today? Gamer for Life, I can answer that. I think the game looks terrible personally. So I'm not gonna, I don't currently plan on playing it. But again, that's just my opinion, and to the people that enjoy it, I hope they enjoy it. We're over the halfway point now. It's fun. It's all about throwing hands. Yeah. I look at it and it looks really poorly optimized. I saw no story needed. Yeah, but I'm going to be honest with you. that's like my least favorite part. My favorite part of Pokemon is catching them and going through the different, like the story, and it's chill and hearing all the different music and everything like that. Admittedly, I don't really care about the Pokemon battles as much. They are cool, don't get me wrong. But it would be pretty cool to have a story involved with it, you know? I don't know. I also saw a clip on Twitter today, and I'm sure they will patch this. But they got somebody got a Pokemon down to 1%, one of the enemies. Real ones know they really do, man. They really do. They got a Pokemon down to 1 HP, and somebody used a move that was not a healing move, and it got the Pokemon. It recharged the Pokemon's health 92%. So when they finished with the status, not a status move, but when they finished with like a move that was accuracy based, it healed the Pokemon. And again, I'm sure they'll fix that, but I'm all set. It's not for me. See, I like Legends ZA. I thought Legends ZA had a great story. Oh, mother son of a... All right, y'all, Lionel time. I gotta focus real quick. What the... Dude! This thing's strong as hell! Oh my god. I'm panicking. I'm panicking. Silvermaned Lionel. This is, I think, if it's not the toughest, it's either toughest or the second toughest. Sandra, thank you for the follow. Okay. Let's go with... Let's go with... I gotta get a weapon out. We'll go with the Spiked Moblin Club. Oh my god. I thought I timed that perfectly. I was stoked. I was like, hell yeah, dude, I got that. All right, let's do the increased attack here. I know there's another Lionel later on in one of the later levels, but I don't remember what level that one is. And we're getting hurt by the cold. All right, sick. Needed that. Needed that. Guys, we're riding the Lionel. I just didn't have a weapon that I could counter with it. Okay, hold on. Let's go with the Claymore, and I need to heal because otherwise the cold's gonna take me out. I don't have any cold-resistant foods, but we'll make this work, and we have another fairy. Hold on, I'm locked in. I'm locked in! I think you can make it. I think I can too. You know, I might be a little rusty, but I am actually decent at this game. I say that and then I get hit by a pink fireball. All right, we got this. Oi, papito, mi amor. Come on. That one's a backflip. Okay, I'm just glad I dodged that because I completely miscalculated it. We don't have much left on this weapon, but I want to get the most out of it. I was going to say it's probably going to break there. Miscalculation. I might be screwed here. I'm going to be honest with y'all. And I only say that because he's charging at me and... All right, hold on. I got to think of the button combo. Saved that. Is that gonna do it? Let's go! Let's go, dude. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Let's go. Dude, a couple of questionable spots, but I'm pretty stoked, man. I'm pretty stoked about that. That paid off. Yo, thank you, y'all. Thank you. Currently stacking on chocolate covered peanut butter pretzels. Dude, Trader Joe's has some banger stuff. I really need to go there. I really need to go there. Wait, I'm gonna take that. Yes, I am doing the trials. I haven't done that because I'm not great at fighting. I die at the Talus for some reason. The best advice, not that you were necessarily asking for it, but they're the best advice that I can give for... Hold on. Fighting... Like the, I think this is going to be a break, so I'm going to go through here. Is make sure you use the elemental stuff on the Taluses. Like, you get the fire, the ice, and the electric weapons. Those are, I really think those are intended for the Taluses. Because they negate the effect that they have on them. Like, freezing you, or burning you, stuff like that. But it is worth it to try at least once. I think it's a lot of fun. Any of those pretzels take my money? I could go for some chocolate-covered pretzels right now, to be honest with you. Royal Bow? Dude, that thing's sick. 18? All right, let's drop... Actually, I don't want to use that. All right, we got rid of the Lionel Bow. You know, realistically, there's probably not a ton of durability left on that, so I actually am going to keep the Lionel Bow. A royal shield. From far away because I'm a chicken. Well, that's the night. Like, you get the elemental arrows too, right? So if you get the ice talus, or if you fight the ice talus, just use the fire one, and you're usually, it usually helps a lot. I definitely recommend it. I think you can do it. Where is this? What up, Eric? This is the DLC for Breath of the Wild that came out. When did this come out, y'all? Like 2019, something like that. I think it came out. It was pre-COVID, right? What up, ABS? How are you doing today, dude? Hey, you said you'd never say hi to me. Look at that, dude. It worked. He fucking said it. I said it. Hell yeah, dude. Everybody comes around sometime. Is that flying? Did I scare it? I scared the fairy. You're at Churchill Downs? God damn, dude. You putting some money down? What else does the DLC have? I don't want to spoil too much for those that have not. You probably do not know where that is. I know where Churchill Downs is. Isn't it, have a nice stream. Yo, thank you, man. Enjoy it. Enjoy it, dude. Enjoy Churchill Downs. But I don't want to spoil exactly what's in the DLC. But there is some really cool, along with like the Trials of the Sword, there's some other cool things that you unlock from it. So I did manage to get one only after I got not raviolis. That's so funny. Raviolis Gale. Yeah, I still have to do 2 of the Divine Beasts. What up, T-Mac? How are you doing today, bro? I hope we're having a good one. I hope everybody's having a good one. Got auto-corrected? I imagine, Sandy, you're good. You're good. I don't know why I just called you Sandra. Sandy. It clearly says Sandra. But if you want a nickname, you got one. There you go. What it do, T-Mac? Dude, that's weird. The goals just randomly popped up for me on TikTok. They were not there before, but we're at 225 out of 500 if anybody hasn't followed over there yet. And if you happen to be there. Yo, Dior, thank you for the follow and the like on the live. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. We'll do this. Does it have the Master Cycle? I don't want to spoil anything. Yes. I don't want to spoil nothing. No, I'm just kidding. I already said you get the motorcycle. But you weren't here for that, so that's why I already spoiled that portion of it. Is it Isila? Thank you for the like. I appreciate that. Sorry if I pronounced it incorrectly. Oh, sounds good, Anna. Enjoy. Enjoy. Sandra is good. All right, I got you. I got you, Sandra. All right, we got some food. What level was that? I actually don't remember. But yes, you do get the Master Cycle after completing the DLC, I believe. Or at least it's part of the DLC. What the hell is that? Is that a gamer? Was that a gamer cat? Sandra, think of the gamer cat. I don't know what that was. It scared the shit out of me. Thank you. I think it's similar to like a rose, right? It's just just a little bit different. Thank you so much. It's level 18. Okay, so it's level 18 out of 23. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Okay, let's just do these. And then could I knock the trees down here? Yes, but I'm not going to. No, you know what, dude? I shouldn't take any chances. Let's do the hardened food. I didn't mean to scare you with it. No. It was funny. I thought it was amusing. It caught me off guard for a second. Thank you so much again. Let's take the trees down. We'll eat the trees. You wouldn't download a tree, would you? I was thinking for Friday, y'all, by the way. If we happen to complete Trials of the Sword today, I think we'll do Mario 64 speedruns on Friday and then do the Minecraft sponsored stream. I did happen to get one of the spots that they offered, which is pretty cool. So I was thinking that if we don't beat the Trials of the Sword today, we will continue with the Trials of the Sword. But I believe. I believe that we will win. I believe that we will win. All right, a few more of these. We'll just max the health out. And then hopefully we can either get a 54 or a 53. Those are the paces we've been running into in 70 star lately, so it'll be pretty sick. I think in 70 star, in the last PB, I think I left... I know there's a solid amount of time that is left on the table in that, but I don't know exactly how much. I know there's at least 38 seconds in Rainbow Ride. Probably more than that. Link's intestine's gonna look like Tiger Woods. Dude, his might be melted now, if we're gonna be completely honest, dude. With what Tiger's put in his body. That man is not well. I feel bad. Not necessarily, like, it's just it's clearly a guy struggling, you know, even if he's made terrible decisions endangering others. I feel bad for anybody in that, you know. Probably, I don't know, like maybe like another 2-3 hours. Yo, what up, Maverick? I didn't know cooking wood was an option. Yeah, dude, I only like to do it for like if I was doing this in master mode, or if it's like to the final levels just to max out the hearts, just because I like to min max the different health options that we have. But if you are going to do that, I do recommend... Hold on. Gotta think real quick. I know there's guardians here. If you are going to eat the trees, like the hardened food, do it one at a time, because if you do 5 at a time, it doesn't make it any... Yo, later, Thee, thanks for chilling. It doesn't make it any better to do like 5 at a time. It's all the same amount. So if you do 1 by 1, you get more out of it. What up, Lucas? How are you doing today? I hope we're good. Which one is the real one? Oh, it's this one. Do I attempt it? Yeah, we got a fairy. Fuck it. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm scared. Hell yeah, dude. Haven't done that in a minute. Went through pretty cleanly. Okay, so that means I just want to change the bows because I don't want to degrade our better ones. There's 2? Nah. Stop fighting over me. Okay, let's do this then. Okay. And then we got this one. Sick, dude. Hell yeah. Does this one come to life as well? Hold on, I got you in a second. Oh, 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 oh. I didn't know there were two. Three! Ah! I didn't know there were three all at once. I don't know what to do. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Getting railed. You know what I'm gonna do? Okay, I have a fairy. Oh, get one to shoot the other. It's a really good idea. I'm gonna save my food, and I'm gonna let the fairy heal me if I have to. Yes. Fucked. Damn, dude. Gotta start over. Oh, that's heartbreaking. Oh my god. That's heartbreaking. What up, Cappy? How are you doing today? It is what it is. Don't you have a shield? I did, man. I did. Can I block? Like, if I just guarded, would it block them? I thought it would hit me no matter what, because don't they aim for the ground? Damn, dude. I didn't know what to do. My mind, it's been so long since I've done... It does. Stella, thank you for letting me know. I had no idea. Okay, I will remember that for the future. Damn, dude. I hadn't done that part in several years. Probably like at least like 3 years, so... Yeah, I wasn't thinking of it. But I'll keep that in mind for the next time. Damn, dude. All right. We'll be better. We'll be better. It was still a good run. That was a really good run. We go again. Yeah, we ain't giving up. Ain't giving up right here. Ain't giving up right here. Yeah, I parried the other ones, Cappy. I parried the other 3 that I did. However, the 3 was a little bit of a struggle, to be honest with you. Great game. Fantastic game. One of my favorite games of all time. I would say Breath of the Wild. I don't know. Did I include it in my top 5 on Twitter the other day? There was some trend that I was doing. Let me see. If I didn't, that's a huge oversight on my part. I did. I did Halo 3, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, Pokemon Ruby, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, and Super Mario 64. Super Mario 64. We go through the weapons quick, so I'm not as worried about using, like, the better ones early on. You love both Breath of the Wild and Tears? I love Breath of the Wild, and I like Tears of the Kingdom. To me, we were talking about this in stream earlier. I just think Breath of the Wild is just a better game, personally. But I like both. I like both. They're both solid. Ba-na-na-na-na-na. Give me the poker. And let's break these boxes. We're not going to do... Did a bomb last time, and that was a mistake because the arrows go flying. Imagine you got struck by lightning dead on the first level because of a weapon you picked up. I was pretty calculated with that one right there. Like, they do a good job of, like, warning you with how fast things flash, so I was like, I can definitely get 2 of these real quick. But yeah, dude, I would have... At least it would have been at the start. That's all I could... You know, at least it would have been at the start of it. Right, not even getting close to these ones this time. Take those out. Let's see. Are y'all having fun? I'm having fun, Text. Unfortunately, I just died and I had to start over the final levels of the Trials of the Sword. But it's all good. Ripperonis. Quick. Speedrunning. Generally better than later. Oh, yeah, dude. That's... When it happened earlier, I was totally fine with it. Because I was like, well, I was already struggling on the health. I was like, so it's probably better to just reset and conserve our hearts instead of having to, like, actually eat and do the other stuff, you know? By the way, just a quick shout out to anybody on TikTok. If you want, genuinely, if you want a better viewing experience, I am also streaming on Twitch. I stream on Twitch any single time I stream on TikTok as well. It's full screen, and I have a camera, and we have a The chat's a little more lively just because I've been on Twitch a lot longer, so I just wanted to give that a quick shout out. If anybody also uses Twitch and wanted to switch over. A chicken burrito bowl? That sounds so good, dude. I'm probably going to have a rice cake with some peanut butter. I think that'll be dinner for me tonight. That'll be boy dinner. And maybe an apple. Actually, not maybe. I'm definitely going to also have an apple. And her boyfriend Shady dates another girl named Katie. Listening to Definitely Maybe. Yo, Just Gold. Thank you for the 3 months, dude. Thank you for the Prime. The hell? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Enjoy your ad reviewing and your emotes, bruh. I was in a chat earlier, and I'm not trying to call anyone out. It's not a bad thing. But I don't want anybody to feel like they have to come out of lurk when I say this. But I was chilling, and then all of a sudden, I saw the Rager B1 Arrive emote get used, and it did my heart good seeing Lola Ann's legacy on Twitch continue forward into other chats. It did the heart good seeing my baby on Twitch in another chat. I just joined. I joined as you died when I said no, so I have not seen anything. Oh, got you, Cappy. Okay, yeah, we're just chilling. You can feel free to type any questions, even if I've already answered them. It does not, trust me, it does not bother me in the least. I'm so... In fact, I implore the opportunity to repeat myself because I don't commonly remember a lot of the things I say anyway. But I appreciate the heads up. Yeah, we've been going for just over an hour and a half. Died twice. The first one was... My heart was really not in it anyway. I had a rough start with some damage from some keys. Which is never a great start to take damage to. So I was like, whatever, dude. If we reset, we reset. Next level, please. There's one alive! Where is it? I thought it was over. Oh, yeah. You're good. Yeah, you're good, Cappy. Don't even worry about it, bro. I will even say this. If anybody comes over from... Not that you have to. Y'all watch however you want to. If anybody comes over from TikTok and you don't have a sub, I will gift you a sub on Twitch to give it a shot. So I know one of the nice benefits of TikTok is there's an ads in lives and stuff, but we'll take care of you over here. We'll take care of you. Wait, where's the portal? There it is. Where is this thing? Came from TikTok? You're a goddamn sellout, Megan. But you know what? I actually will, okay? Despite the rumors about you. Poor bastard, dude. Oh, Rager Brian, thank you, bro. Oh my god, that's so nice. Thank you, Rager Brian. Ah! But I didn't shout it out earlier. Muffin Man, I believe you. Also, your account was created on July 8th, and that's my birthday, so I'm going to gift you a sub as well. Guys, admittedly, we might die here. We might die here. Stop! Thank you, kind sir. I got you, bro. Thanks for coming on over. Can you hit the skull, please? Hit the skull! I'm taking a shot. Guys, I didn't take a shot earlier. I'm taking one now. What would you do for 1,000 gifted subs? I'd chug the bottle of maple whiskey that I have in the fridge. Genuinely. I'll be right back. Amen. Amen. Bum, 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 bum. I got $3,000 I can borrow. It's pre-recorded. How'd you give subs so fast while also playing the game? I got a quick trigger finger. Trigger fingers turn. What's the word? Trigger fingers turn to Twitter fingers. There we go. Yo, Cajun, thank you for the follow on TikTok. Where is this at? Oh no, they have skeleton horses now. Cajun, this is the DLC. It's the Trials of the Sword on Breath of the Wild. That's where it's at. Oh my god, such a tease. Wait, that I died or about the shot? I'm actually taking a shot. Hold on, y'all. Guys, here we go. Trigger finger be itching. Taking a shot with you, Coke Zero. Yo, hell yeah, man. Guys, if you're indulging or you're enjoying yourself a nice non-alcoholic beverage, that's fine. Salut. Ooh, very good. Very good stuff. I love sortilege. I love sortilege. All right, start this over. Is this a reverse stream? Yes, it is. So preemptive cheers. Yo, let's go. By the way, if anybody wants, oh, the shot. Yeah, Mitchell, they saw it on Twitch, but I don't have my camera on TikTok at the moment. Maybe in the future. Maybe for future streams of it. I don't usually put my camera on there though. I don't know why. It's just an easier setup to have the camera on Twitch otherwise, you know? But if you feel like coming over to Twitch, you'll see a lot more. If anybody was wondering, there's 97 calories in one shot of sortilege. Yes. 97 calories. Unless Megan's pouring them, then there's 194. Because she pretty much only pours me double shots and says, nah, that's a normal shot size. And I'm like, all right, dude, fine. They are normal. That's the Canadian normal, man. This is a normal American one. Normal American one. Nah, I'm just teasing. Sword Monk's Shrine. Okay. All right, guys, the comeback begins now. We gotta get through these final levels. I'm tired of disappointing people, being stuck on the Trials of the Sword. Well, we're not stuck on it. It's a fun challenge, you know? It is a fun challenge. I do enjoy it. I wouldn't do it if I didn't like it. Whoop, whoop. There we go. What up, killer? Laura, what's your go-to cocktail, if I may ask? Sorry for putting emphasis on cock. I don't know why I did that. I don't know why I said it like that originally, but that's my bad. Yeah, there you go, Chris. Can I reveal an alcohol secret? Yeah. Of course you can, bro. I would like a secret. Charlotte, I did see that, and I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Like I said about the Mario movie when I went to see it, it's not a good movie. But if you're a Mario fan, it's worth a watch just for the Easter eggs. I think the only time I audibly, or like... I think I might have laughed at some dumb shit a couple times, but the only thing that I... Like, me and some other dad... I don't know why I just said some other dad. I'm not a dad. I don't know why. Some dad that was also in the theater with his kids and his wife, I heard him say behind me at the same time that I did, he went, fuck yeah. When Fox McCloud showed up. We're probably the only two in the theater that knew who he was, besides Emily. Probably right to not use face cam there. What? Really? I thought it, that's crazy. What? I don't know. Is that true? But I still order them for the vibes. That's how I am with beer, man. Beer is not good. Beer is inherently not good, but there's some that just taste like water, and I'm totally okay with that. I'm totally okay with that. The more like a Coors Light, the better. Don't give me any IPAs. I will not drink it. Don't waste your money. Is Cappy calling you ugly? I don't think I'm ugly, but if other people do, that's all in their perspective. You know what I mean? But they could be, and if they are, that's okay. That's okay. But yuck. Laura, it was something that I grew to like over time, you know? It's something that I grew to like over time. No. Kelly, you're good. What the fuck about it? That's okay, dude. I'm a firm believer. Like, I will never be somebody at a bar if I ever meet up with anybody, or I would still love to do like a bar meetup sometime of like a bunch of us. I think that would be sick if we're ever able to make it work. I mean, we did at TwitchCon, you know, we have, but I'm talking about like kind of like a centrally located spot or whatever, like just for a night. Like, I think that would be sick. But I'm the type of person that I'm like, just get what tastes good to you, man, you know? Just get what tastes good. I don't want to see you suffer through it if you're going to have something. Only if there's beer chugging. I'm way too old to be chugging like that, man. Like, relapsing for the Rage O'Brien bar crawl? No, Alexis. Alexis, you know damn well you are welcome anytime in whatever you're having or enjoying or anything like that. Alexis, how about this? I don't know if you indulge in the in like the gummy verse or anything like that, but I would happily indulge in an adult multivitamin with you. How does that sound? I don't know if you indulge in that. No, I know you weren't, Cappy. Kelly was just teased. I've known Kelly for a long, long time. You're good. Don't even worry about it. Mount Rushmore of cities where you'd host the Rage O'Brien bar crawl? It's a really good question. This is in no specific order. The first one that popped in my head was Chicago. Chicago really is, it's a lovely city. Centrally located. Food off like 8 gummies, that'll be me. God damn, bro. That's so many. You'd be looking at me and I'd be drooling. I'd be drooling, dude. I wouldn't know what was going on. Chicago. I think. I'm trying to think of a lot of centrally located spots. You know what? I will say this. This might be a hot take, and many people might not agree with me. I'm gonna pick a Canadian city, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I would pick Montreal. I'm not trying to boost Megan's ego or anything she's ever said about Montreal. It's a very fun city, especially in the summertime. It's a great downtown. It's a lot of culture there. Some fun beer. There's some fun drinks. There's a lot of things we can do. Gummy, THC friendly, stuff like that. I don't know French. Would I survive? Yeah, you would definitely survive. You would definitely survive. Trust me, daddy. I don't know a lick of French, but I still make an attempt to at least try to pronounce things, even if I do terribly. Megan, I want to do a trip up there. It's been on my list for a while. Oh, why am I so bad? Oh my god, dude. Why is it always this level with these fucking horsemen? Sorry, y'all. To anybody watching that was expecting greatness, you should know better by now. What's Mark? Mark? What is that? Am I crazy? That's not Marquet, right? Am I dumb? What is what are all these pins? Oh, I'm not going up there. Use stasis, it'll help massively. On them? It's all good, man. Yeah, I wanna go to QC. That's definitely on my list. Just kill the things. Hope this helps. Nah, you guys are right. And you know what? It's time to remember who the fuck I am. It's time I remember who the fuck I am. I've beat Trials of the Sword on Master Mode. I was a 50 in Halo many moons ago. I watched Megan win her 5 in a row after I won my 5 in a row. In Fall Guys. Have you considered locking in? No, you're right for saying that. However, I'm not going to lie to y'all. I'm on an empty stomach right now and the whiskey has already hit. I feel it, dude. I'm a little warm. I'm a little warm. Why are you drinking on an empty stomach? For the vibes. You're an Elden Lord? That's true, too. Who else has all the achievements on Steam in Elden Ring in here, huh? Anybody? Can anybody else raise their hand? I'm just curious. I do? Fucking liar. Fucking... I'm not going to say it, dude. I shouldn't say that. I'll get banned off Twitch. Oh, Andrew, I'm sorry. I didn't finish my Mount Rushmore. I would pick Boston. However, unfortunately, there is... Some people have already made up their minds of negative connotations in Boston, that it's not as welcoming. And I'm going to let you know now, if we go out in Boston, you are definitely going to hear the F slur multiple times because that is still a facet of going out in Boston. I hate to be the one to say it. It's just a word that never really left. I don't use it in any capacity, but it is still said there very popularly. And it's not meant in the way that it's intended. However, it doesn't make it any better. It was the first game I 100%ed on Steam. You don't know me, man. Are we friends on Steam? I'm about to investigate this shit. Okay. You guys found my new idle game. Yes, this is Melvor. Okay. I apologize. Hang on. Don't do that. What if I hosted in one of my cities? I gotta pick. Hold on. I gotta pick my other two. Can you shoot? Thank you. Okay. So I have Chicago. I have Montreal. I would say... I would like to say like a mountain town, like somewhere in Colorado would be pretty sick, to be honest with you. Especially like in one of the small towns, because they're very accessible. There's like usually a couple of bars there, and they're very easy to like go through or just like hang out in, and it's pretty. And then I think the last one I would pick, this might be a hot take for some people, but I don't think people realize how accepting this city is in the United States. I would probably go with Austin, Texas. I've always wanted to go there. But I haven't been yet. Very accepting, which is cool. Get rid of that. Does this take damage when it's on fire? I can never remember. Andrew, what are, if you don't mind me asking, what like are the major cities near you, even if you don't live there? You want it kind of wild? You were gonna check my profile. Thought you believed women. This is sickening. Cappy, let's get out of here. The fuck? No, I can believe you. That doesn't mean I can't fact check you. I'll take it to 6th Street. 6th Street would be cool. I would have to try to get back into my prime for one night then, if that's the case. I am definitely not built like I used to be. I am 100% a lightweight now. Look at me, dude. I had one little sip of maple whiskey, basically. Don't go there, respectfully. Is it all college kids now? How am I relevant here? You're super relevant, Cappy. You're part of what we call the comm. You're part of the community. Anybody who's chilling in stream, whether you talk or not, you're part of the community, and I think that's really special. Especially if you hit the follow button and make sure that they don't fall under 5,000. That'd be fantastic if that doesn't happen again. I'm into like that conversation. You're always relevant, man. You're always relevant. That's including you too, Just. But not that interaction. No. You're... Trust me, everybody's a part of every interaction that happens in here. There's no A, B, C. There's no A, B conversations in here. You can always see yourself into each one. I think that was pretty good, right? Guys, did I kind of nail it with that one? Or am I overthinking it? What up, Jeff? Dude, New Orleans is a good choice, too. Why did I not think of that? Let's see. Guys, would y'all adventure into Miami? I've never been there. I've never been to Florida, so I don't really know the cities to go to. We talking good cities? We were talking about if I was to schedule like a Rage O'Brien bar crawl. Minneapolis? I've heard great things about Minneapolis. I don't even own Elden Ring. Kelly, I think you would really enjoy it if you like a good challenge game. I think you'd really like it because I know you like some other challenging, story-driven games. Huh. Well. It appears I just blew myself. Get out of here. I've been to Disney in Florida, and then... Did you just make that up? Hialeah? The mojito's hit, though? But please excuse me, I need to go refill my own drink. It's a special thing you can get from the bar named H2O. If it is... No, you're good, bro. Don't worry about it. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. Listen, nobody will ever be peer pressured to do anything under my watch. You guys are just typing rant. You guys aren't even saying shit now. You guys are just making things up. Y'all, some of y'all are just making things up now in here. Is a very real place in Florida? Liar, dude. Kill a liar. Carl was born there. We're all peer pressured to come to streams. Nobody should ever feel peer pressured. If they're not enjoying the stream, I would ask that you leave right now. And you know what? I mean that wholeheartedly. If someone is, I maintain this, and I've said this since the beginning. If you don't want to be here, I don't want the negative vibes, dude. Get the hell out of here. What about his, okay, Kelly, number one, I'm gonna let you know this. This is nothing personal. I don't ever want to see that. But number two, hell yeah, dude. I don't want to be here. Guys, Chris, I'm gonna say it. Ban your brother. Ban your brother. What's up, Midgar? How are you doing today? There you go, Cappy. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Can I ask people personal questions here? You know what? Yeah. Guys, folks, if you receive a question from Megan Crossing 81 that you don't necessarily want to answer, just feel free to ignore it. You don't have to engage with it, but trust me, if you engage in a funny manner, she will laugh, and she'll probably wheeze a little bit. Can I trauma dump real quick? Midgard, normally I would say no, but because it's you, yes. Is that like being turned on by this terrible economy? I think it's exactly like that. I shitted my pants. Oh, Midgard, you mean to wipe you? Does anyone here have an inflation fetish? I did, but everything got so expensive I couldn't afford it anymore. What up, Blaine? How are you doing today, bro? What up, handsome? Alexis? Wait, I have a standalone emote of that? What is it even called? Dude, it's Coom Arrive. It doesn't even have Kirby in there. Oh, the new icons. Yes, I do know what inflation fetishes are, but if anybody does want a reference, you guys can go check the general or the lobby chat in my Discord. And it's in there. Can I be vulnerable here real quick? I did see a video the other day of a Foxo laying on like a unicorn or whatever, and it did something for me. They were wearing an inflatable Foxo outfit. Sorry if this offends anyone. Brian's experiencing inflation right now. This reminds me I fell and hit my head. Megan, that happened to me recently. Everything will be okay, trust me. The memory comes back if you're young enough. Young enough, excuse me. Slurred my words. Work just called, gotta go. Monument. My chatter of the year 6 years in a row. Please, stay with us. Pretend you like us. Please, we're literally begging. Megan, where did you fall and hit your head? Any cool spots? Uh-oh. By the stove? Did you hit your head on a pot? Be honest. Be honest. Megan, I'm sure I could find a way to explain it, but I don't want to be accused of anything. Casey, are you about to tell us that you have an inflation fetish? Because if you do, like, it's okay. I'm not going to judge you. Like, it's not like, that's not like a hurtful kink or anything like that. Like, you can, at the end of the day, you can do whatever you want. Kelly, how did this happen? How did we get here? Or, like, have I said hi to you yet, handsome? Sorry, I realize now that I've never said that to you, and I'm sorry if that, weirded you out. I think we should judge more. I personally agree with you, Blaine, but in this circumstance, I'm just trying to learn, you know? I'm just trying to learn a little bit. I'm just trying to learn. Blaine, how's the new place? You still digging it? We were talking about doing a Rager Brian bar crawl one day. And I said, you know what, dude? Colorado would be a pretty cool spot. Jimmy, if your stream was perchance playing silently off a college library display screen, what would you do? I would probably go this, or I would probably say this. I would probably say... Have y'all read Holes before? That's what I would say. It actually would be get out here. Dude. All right. Say less, dude. I don't feel safe. Okay, so you shouldn't feel safe anywhere. Screenshots are always being taken and recognize this, okay? This is a question for the fellas. What's up, Midgar? Little life question. I'm sure they still have man buns and flannel craft pre-hipsters in Colorado. I'm sure they do too, Alexis. I'm sure they do. I'm sure they do too. Guys, is anybody in on the man bun flannel aesthetic that y'all is anybody, does that work for anyone? Does that work for anyone? Is that like an appeal? Me? I figured it would be. I figured it would be. The only beverage I regularly drink, aka water. Let's go, dude. Flannel, yes. Man bun, no. Really? Guys, press 1 for pro man bun, press 2 for no, press 3 for bald. No, I'm not asking what you have, I'm asking what you prefer. 4? Can't answer 4. Wasn't an option. Megan, how's that beard growing in? It's just getting thick. This is crazy. Megan, known for her great taste in men. Oh god, here we go. Guys, I think there might be a fight in the chat in a minute. Staying out of this. I answered in French. Oh, that's why I didn't understand it. That's why I didn't understand it. You ever finish mowing your yard and go, hell yeah? Almost every single day, bro. Actually, I don't have a lawn anymore. Just remembered. Kind of sad about it. 1 for man bun, 2 for no, 3 for bald. Personally, I'm going to press 3. Because it reminds me of Alex and Blaine. And myself circa 1 month ago. I had a man bun once. This was also around one of the most depressive times of my life. Well, I feel like that's usually when people have man buns, you know? Oh, Benkus says no. Oh my god. Now, Benkus, what if I said this? What if I said, oh my God, one of the members of 21 Pilots has a man bun? Would that change anything? All right, hold on. I'm pretty sure you like 21 Pilots. Did I just make that up in my head? I feel like Alexis is the 21 Pilots person that I know. No? Okay. I had to ask. You ever get mad when you see a viewer get on their Switch Online and not being active in chat? No, dude, I don't give a shit. The only time I care is let me put it this way. The only time I care is when I ask somebody to play a game and they say, nah, man, I'm busy right now. And then they hop on another game. I'm just kidding. Very depressing times. I've never had a man bun before. But it seems like a drastic change in one's life sometimes, you know? Feels like a pipeline. The man bun to wolf cut pipeline. Wolf cut? I don't even know if I'm saying the right haircut, if we're going to be completely honest. We need less 21 Pilots, people. A lot of people fuck with 21 Pilots. I think, at least in here, quite a few people do. I'm also for balds. Oh, okay. Man buns are horribly... why did I say horribly? My God. Heavily correlated to depression, science facts. I mean, the research checks out, if we're going to be completely honest. Like, it's there. It's written in the sand. Also, I scared the fairy away. 21 Pilots is too much. What kind of airplane is that? Yeah, it's got to be like a tandem or something. Go be a tandem. All right, we're going to blaze through this. Switch weapons. That's on fire. It's totally not going to come back to bite later. I've said far worse. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. There's clips of me saying far worse. Whether they're poorly timed or it's just me actually having a thought. Somebody tell that guy that just spammed to shut the hell up. What's his name? Rager Brian? Dude, self-promo in your own channel, bro. The thing with man bun is that it doesn't have to be a bun. It just means long hair to me. And long hair, when well taken care of, is nice. Guys, and that's talking buns with Megan Crossing 81. Yo, what up, Hanny? How are you doing today? Hanny, how's it going? A la gente está muy loca. Talking about scaring the fairy? My bad, dude. I have a hard time keeping up with chat sometimes. Thank you for listening. Megan, you know, if there's anything that I do, it's that I listen intently. Everybody knows this. I always listen. Andrew, enjoy your lurk. Enjoy your chicken burrito bowl. Sounds very good. I shampoo my hair. Congratulations, Arlick. Congratulations. You've officially made it, dude. You've officially made it. I'm so happy for you. I like that we're clapping for different reasons. Alexis is clapping because of Megan's fetish for long hair. Sorry, I shouldn't have called it a fetish. It's just a preference. And then we're clapping because Arlex shampoos himself. I don't know, dude. I just be saying shit sometimes. I'm back and lost $100. Amber. It's great in becoming besties with Pocahontas and Disney Dreamlight. Yo, hell yeah, dude. Wild. I'm sorry, guys. It was just a little... Guys, it was just a little banter. I just think it's a good look. That's valid. It's valid. You know what? Hell yeah, dude. You know what? Guys, I think we can officially say on this platform today, partnered streamer Megan Crossing 81 does not discriminate. Unless you're a man with blue eyes, then it's pretty much a no-go, and she thinks you're either a heathen or a member of a certain party that I won't necessarily name on this platform. If you're a brat, I'm just saying from experience, dude. I actually have somewhat long hair too. I mean, it's not stereotypical girl's hair, but it's longer than the usual male, so yeah. Dude, hell yeah, man. Congrats on the hair. Brian, every 5 minutes, you know what? Can I tell y'all? I know I've been getting teased about saying, like, let me be the one to say this, or you know what? Number one, they have become a tick, and they've interfered with my personal life and my normal, like, speech. The whole reason why I started saying that is because of streaming. So number one, I know when to clip something. If it's going to end up being funny, like if there's a good reaction from chat or anything like that, I usually use it as like an audio tick, you know? Green is good, left hand bad. Emily's going to hate to hear that. She is going to hate to hear that. For those that don't know, Emily is left-handed. And, which is so funny. This just reminded me of this. It literally has nothing to do with what was just being said. I told Emily, I was like, oh, like, Megan, she didn't jokingly say, but she was talking about how she wanted to go to the Cupcake concert in Montreal. And Emily was like, oh, I do that. And I was like, she said she has plans that day, so I don't know if it's going to work out for you, bud. She went, aw. But she was down, dude. She was ready to go. Don't know a single normal lefty dead ass because the normal ones are all lefty. Guys, press 1 if you're left-handed in this chat right now. I'm trying to keep a list of something. Dude, I'll cancel. I don't give a fuck. I'll tell her tonight if you're actually down. Oh, wow. This actually, I'll say this. I think there's a much larger population of lefties. And I'm not talking politics. I think there's a much larger population of lefties on Twitch than there is in my personal life. And I think that says a lot more about the left-handed population that y'all are weird. And I think that's why you congregate to the weird communities on Twitch. I'm just kidding, y'all. I think being a lefty is performative. I agree, man. Like, why didn't you just choose the normal hand when you were in kindergarten? My kindergarten teacher basically beat me to not write both with both hands. And the only reason I did it is because my hand would get tired. And she's like, no, Brian, you need to learn how to write right-handed. So, anyway, thanks for coming to my TED Talk, y'all. I appreciate it. Thanks. Thanks for listening. Left-hander should pick a struggle. You can't be left-handed and have other problems. Guys, should we make it illegal to be left-handed and depressed? Embrace debate in the chat right now. Embrace debate. No hate though. We're not talking hate. We're just talking, you know, like pick an ailment, like Kelly said. You shouldn't be left-handed unless you're an athlete. Honestly, even if you're a left-handed pitcher, you usually write right-handed, don't you? I say we remove left hands. I mean, I kind of like mine. I'm playing Zelda with it right now. Playing Zelda with it. I don't want to get rid of this thing. Maybe we're depressed because it's all that is left. We are not right. I'm personally right-handed, so maybe I'm just the odd one out here. No, Cappy, you're normal. Trust me. All the left-handed people are the weirdos. Trust me. I've never met a normal left-handed person. And I'm dating one. Nothing about them is normal. They're all fucked up. Some of them watch One Piece, and some of them are a part of SpongeBob forums. Sorry, that one's not even that weird. I just thought it was funny to reference a piece of information that I gained from Tiff recently. Brian, check this one out. Left-handed people will be like, wah, wah, wah. That's pretty good, Megan. It's pretty good. So you're left-handed? Who, me? No, I'm not. I write right-handed. Famous left-handed person, Kurt Cobain. You know what? Oh, Jesus. I'm not touching that one with my heart-shaped box. Thanks, guys. I'll be here all week. I'm left-handed. Yeah, that checks out. No, I'm just kidding. Blaine, are you actually left-handed? Or are you just making this up? Are you saying this for attention, or are you actually left-handed? Weirdo alert is crazy. Pick me again and I'll kill your family. My birthday is 1 day apart from Kurt. Writing in utensils, left hand. Left hand. Oh, throw right hand. Got you, got you, got you. Oh, papito, mi amor. Hold on. Andrew, how did this happen? Yo, what up, handsome? Fritz, how's it going, dude? Yeah, Andrew, what hand do you write with? The oven instructions lied to me. Dude, we hate oven instructions in here. Am I right, y'all? Guys, why write oven instructions when you can just, you know, forget them? I'm right-handed. Yeah, we're having a serious debate in here. There's serious debates and allegations going on in here. Always go air fryer instructions. There you go, dude. There you go. Hell yeah. I basically use my right hand for everything. My left hand is basically for just for extra muscle. What's the debate exactly? If left-handed people are considered weirdos? So far, it's been an overwhelming yes. They are. I will say this, though. I can throw pretty damn good with both hands, which I think secures myself in the jock category. No, the debate is if they should be allowed to live. Oh, I misunderstood this whole time. Oh, well, that changes everything. My answer to that is, you're a geeky fucking moron. I'm a jock, dude, and I know you hate to hear this. Why can't I be a GERD? Like I'm a geek nerd, but also, or like a jerd. I'm a geek nerd jock. You know, I think I'm all three. I think I'm a switch. I'm gonna be completely honest. Uh-oh. Can you bend over? Thank you. Andrew, it's because you're right and don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Like, why are you golfing the wrong way? Your equipment is more expensive. There we go. All right, we're getting back to business. Okay, there's not really any items in here, which kind of sucks. But that's okay. You know what really pisses me off, Andrew? Let them have it. Tell those lefties, tell those damn left-handed people they need to get a life. Tell them, dude. Tell them what we're all thinking. Tell them! Yeah, and those freaks that drive on the wrong side of the road, too. If you're driving on the left side of the road... All right, that's a whole other debate. It's a whole other debate. The fact that LeBron James writes left-handed IRL, but he still shoots right-handed. I mean, let's just say this, dude. And I know either Midgar and Chris are about to kill me, or I don't know. Let's not pretend that LeBron isn't performative. Like, he writes left-handed for attention. I think we can all agree to that. I think that's okay. It ain't the right side. See, Alexis knows. Be on the right side of history, y'all, okay? Drive on the right side of the road. He reads for attention. Shout out LeBron, man. Okay, I'm back and ready to argue. What in the actual fuck makes you a jock? Dude, I'm not even going to argue about this. I'm shockingly pretty athletic, okay? A lot of people don't know this. I am, okay? I can throw really well. I have a competitive mindset. Sure, I had a knee issue at one point, but that's long gone. I don't know, man. It's been a while since I've actually competed in a sport, because I agree with you, Megan. Over time, I agree with you. Rifle's not a sport. I need to figure out something else to do. Golf isn't a sport either. It's a hobby that's monetized. And I think it's time that we all recognize that to those people that golf. Thank you for saying that. I'm just being honest. The 110 meter hurdles. Yeah, I do, man. I do. They called me the They called me the Usain Bolt of the 110 meter hurdles in high school. That's what they called me. Guys, you want to know what it's like being American dealing with banks? Ready? Listen to this. I had an account that I don't use anymore that apparently, and this is my fault for setting this up, okay? Back in the day. At one point, I had my card set up for my Easy Pass for like driving through tolls and everything like that for auto refill, like when I go through them. It was on a card that I don't use anymore, so there was no like money in it. It overdrafted. Whatever. Like it fucking happens. It happened. It's happened one time in like the last like 7 or 10 years. Not 8 or 9 though. And it happened. And you want to know what the person's suggestion to me was? Because I was like, well, that's not really fair, because if I have to transfer money, especially if I don't use the account anymore, they're like, it can take like 2 days. And I'm like, okay, but you guys charge an overdraft fee after 24 hours. And they're like, yeah, you should just make a Zelle account. Like, why can't I just, in a day's time, why can't I just wire money over to the account that I want it to? I was so pissed off. And I just went, you know what? But I'm sorry to hear that. It's just American banks. I was so angry at Citizens Bank. But you know what? I sat there and I let him have his moment, and I said, you know what? You're right, man. You're right. I should have a Zelle account. I'm just going to go ahead and make that. I didn't make it. Instead, I closed the debit account. White rich people problems? I'm not rich, dude. I am white. But I'm not rich. She's a 10, but she banks with Wells Fargo. What is she now? I hate to break this to you. I do have a Wells Fargo account. I don't use it often, but I did use it for something. What did I use it for? I don't remember. Take me to the... Yo, Mitchell, thank you for the follow, bro. I appreciate you, man. Thanks for chilling today. Thanks for chilling today, bro. Man is okay with getting hit with fraud. If fraud's gonna happen, it's gonna happen one way or another, man. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. You know? You know, at the end of the day, there's a little bit of fraudulence with all of us in this chat right now. There's a little bit of fraudulence going on in here. And I think that's okay. Sometimes you have to put up a little bit of a facade to be on Twitch, you know? Sometimes you just have to hide a little bit of who you truly are. And if you don't feel like putting that shield up, that's okay too. Twitch has been around for a long time. There's enough fakes on here. Yeah, if you're Megan. Gulp. Uh-oh. Like Zoink Scoop. I don't know why Blaine said that one. She's gonna freaking kill him. Sorry, my nose is mad itchy right now, and I don't know why. I thought I solved this problem. Honestly, my biggest downfall is that I always have an itchy nose. Megan's over here trying to turn her money into Kardashians, and I can't figure out why. Dude, she just has rich ambitions, you know what I mean? She just has those rich ambitions. You know what? I think I'm gonna I think it's time that we try to grow the stream the Kim Kardashian way in here. I think it's time that we do it. What does that mean? I'm just gonna, like, open up a bunch of small... Okay, I'm realizing now that's not the way that I intended it. I'm realizing I just meant, like, open up, like, a bunch of small companies, maybe try to become, like, a lawyer or something. But I'm realizing now that people might take that as me dropping a tape. But I'm not gonna be doing that. It's family friendly in here, you know? Thought an itchy nose meant you were going to get into a fight. Ever believe that, though? Allergies are awful. My nose is just itchy year round. I think I just have, like, a... What do I have? I think I have nose UTI. I've never even had a UTI in my life. This was a rumor started by chat propaganda back in 2021. Never even had one. Is it true that if I bank with Bank of Canada that the interest is paid out in maple syrup and Justin Bieber autographs? Yes. This is why I don't... I tried to snort as a joke. Okay, I'm not doing that again. Almost just lost my life. If you nade, it'll fix the cough. Guys, we know the stipulations to get me to nay, okay? You guys need to make a payment on my student loans. A significant one. About $30,000. It'll help me out big time. Just think about in the long run what you'll be doing for somebody. Actually, it's down to about 20,000 now. So we're actually okay. We're actually okay. Saw the... Wait, there's a movie coming out? There is a Bond Cop, Bad Cop? Bon. Okay, then don't take my free advice. Alexis, you know what? Maybe if I took more of your advice, I would be a much happier person, you know? But instead, I'm just going to stick to my old ways. That's a Kevin Parker quote from 2025, by the way, for anybody that was wondering. Back in my old ways again. Crazy how he had that banger of an intro and then the next 3 songs consecutively, or at least 1 song consecutively, hurt me on like a personal level of something that I was like, you know what, man? My goat might be a little washed. He might be. Oh! Nah, I still believe him. He needs to suffer a trauma. I'm not even kidding. That's the... This is such an awful thing to say. That's literally... When Cuddy actually drops a classic album, it's because he went through some terrible trauma. And it's like, oh, he actually still has it. He just has to be sad first. Banger. I love myself some Tame. Kevin. Just let it happen. Oh, Kevin. Dinner's ready. You know what? I'm gonna say my quote real quick. I'm gonna be the one to say it. I think having children actually ruins a lot of people's artistic abilities. I'll say it. I couldn't name an artist that I listened to that I considered a god at one point, not put out a classic album after they had a kid. What if the child is left-handed? Literally a nightmare scenario. Like, then I have to buy left-handed safety scissors? What kind of business, what kind of life do we have going on here, you know? Having children ruins a lot more than that. I hate you all. Listen, Tiff, it's nothing personal. We're just saying, like, in our personal experience, like, some of y'all are really performative, and I think it's important to recognize that. It's nothing personal. It's just our opinion. Can you know from birth that a child is left-handed? Yeah, you just have to look at its face. And if you don't have the instant reaction that you're saying, oh, what a cute baby, probably left-handed. Nah, I'm just kidding. A lot of kids are cute, though. Guys, I got a really cute picture of Noelle with the Easter Bunny the other day. Do you guys want to see it? Could my parent know I would have long hair? No. There's no way to know that your child is going to become left-handed, unfortunately. I wish there was a note. Megan, what would you have done? Yeah, actually, you know what? I know what you would have done. Would have been a baby Trump situation, I think. Can't say here. Yeah. It's okay. Hold on now. She's getting excited. That's what she said to me the other day. I'll just have to confirm with her, but she was very... When is it actually? And if you don't want to say here, just text it to me if you wanted to keep it private. But she's like, oh, I would do that. But I was being dead ass. Dinner is chicken nuggets with barbecue sauce, but having a Coke Zero because we are healthy. Guys, is water illegal to have? What happened to just having water? Andrew, I'm happy for you. It sounds delectable. What happened to just having water? You know? Boo. Oh my god. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say to you guys right now. I'm gonna be completely honest. Water is not capitalistic enough? Unbelievable. It's in 3 days? Yeah, we're not making that. We ain't making that. Drinking a large diet Baja Blast right now. Water is for between meals. You know what? I will say this. I don't necessarily subscribe to that, but I can get behind that. If somebody really wants to have a diet 0-calorie beverage or even a calorie beverage with their dinner or lunch or whatever, sick as hell, dude. Yo, what's up, man? Unfortunately, I do not speak Japanese, but I hope you're having a great day today. How does that sound? I had a fairy. Does water have polar bears in Super Bowl commercials? No, but you know who does now? Pepsi. Pepsi does. People forget. Pepsi literally threw the Coca-Cola bears in their commercial because they knew Coke couldn't do anything about it. Sometimes I get really crazy and have a full sugar root beer. Amber off the root beer. Amber off the root beer. Coke Zero, my favorite gender of soda pop. The Seal Mountain Dew commercial. I do not. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Most of the commercials that I do remember from like the Super Bowl or whatever involve the frogs from Budweiser, and the weird puppy monkey baby one. Gonna rebrand to Amber off the root beer. I like it. Guys, I had a rebrand in mind, but I got too self-conscious about it the other day, and I was going to ask Megan's opinion on it, but then I was afraid she was going to be mean to me, so I said, you know what, never mind, I rethought it. And that's why, when she said, you're an idiot or whatever, in response to me saying that, I didn't respond. I don't think I responded after. You're an idiot? Yeah, see, I knew that was going to happen, dude. Story of my life. I hated Puppy Monkey Baby. Is that the DM you deleted? Yes. Yes. I was gonna... I had not... Yeah. Oh, wait, there's ice... There are ice arrows. But something serious. I was afraid you weren't gonna think I was being serious at first. And then you were gonna be like, that sounds dumb. And I was gonna be like, okay. No, I'm just kidding. Would you care if I died again and I'll be ultra mean? Yeah, that was more of like a feeling out process, you know? If you started your own drink company, what would it be? I'd probably start a drink company that's called Goblin, and it would compete with Monster. And then our slogan would be Goblin on some Goblin. Or something like that. Something of the sort. Where is this? Where's the exit? Where's the exit strategy in here? Where is this thing? Oh, there it is. Hey, man. Guys, Megan's playing Pokopia off stream. Blaine, are you if you're still lurking, are you digging Pokopia? Alex, what's up, dude? Alex, you want to see a fucking relic that I dropped in Megan's Discord earlier? Hold on, let me go and find it. I dropped a fucking relic, dude. Look at this. Look at this, dude. Just ordered some goons. Let's go, dude. Guys, I dropped this in Megan. We were talking prom earlier. This is a picture of the group of people that Alex and I went to prom with. My head is getting palmed in the back, but in the back, sitting down with their head getting palmed, is me, Derek, and Alex. But that was, I've referenced that we rented a prom house after prom. At one point, motherfucking basketball head, dude, it's as round and as big as one. Why are you bald? At that point in life, I was put onto what is called in the industry a lineup, okay, which is stereotypically, not always, a very Puerto Rican haircut, okay? They can pull it off because of their hairstyle. At the time, I had a decent hairline, so I was able to make it work a little bit. I should not have had that hair, though, and I probably should have embraced the flow that I was capable of, if we're going to be completely honest. But yeah, I was going to he cut my hair up until recently, my Puerto Rican barber, and I said, yeah, can I get a lineup? Didn't know how to ask for it, and that's the kind of haircut I had for like 3 or 4 years. But yeah, dude, that was a relic. I hadn't seen that picture in a while. Let's see here. Forgot it existed. Me too, man. Wait. It doesn't melt them? Wait, I have a fairy, right? Yeah, I'll just save the oh, out of arrows. Pollos arroz. Keep your head up, King. Hold on. I'll look at chat in a second. Don't do that. Don't do all this. Don't do all that. Yo, sounds good, dude. Enjoy the goons. Enjoy the goon. Hope you eat them all up and think of me. Survivor Wednesday. Ooh, a tradition like no other. Let's go, dude. Rangooner's pretty good. Yeah, I like that. Get rid of that. We got some boxes over here. Got some boxes. Yeah, Arlek, I've been playing as my... Yo, what up, Binks? Dude, I love the word Binks. Such a good word. I've been playing... What is it called again? Yu-Gi-Oh! And the Sacred Cards. That game's a banger. This dude's still alive? Hey. Hey, ugly. Oh, that means we have to go through the Lionel again soon. The silver Lionel. Yo, thank you for the sub on YouTube. I think that's what that was, right? Yep. Thank you for the sub on YouTube. I'm not even streaming on YouTube right now. Na-na-na-na-na-na. All right, we got a break? We got a break now? Okay, we got a Talus. Well, I think we're out of fire arrows, so what are we gonna use? I really should have thought this through earlier. I guess we're gonna use this, and we are going to use... Give me all my health back with a couple extra. Are you doing? I am doing the trials with the sword. Yes, we're on the final levels right now. Climb your ass up here. Megan, I agree with you. Like, why do I have a... What the hell was that? Why do I have a switch too if you're going to take forever to go between areas, you know? If you're frozen, it doesn't heal your health? Like when you eat? That's kind of wild. Don't get hit. Or like, you know, I'm going to be the... You're right for saying that. You're right for saying that. What can we... What's gonna... I guess we'll use basic arrows. Uh-oh. Did you say bomb? I'm gonna bomb it. All right. Doesn't do much. Oh, the bomb arrows. Is that what you want me to do? I'm not gonna do the. I don't want to waste those yet. I'm gonna try to save those for the last level. I need to switch bows though. Not to be confused with Bozo. Freaking Bozo over there, dude. I'm acting like a bozo the way I'm playing this right now. La bomba. Can you get up? Stop acting like you're new here. Yo, thank you for the follow, Binks. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. If you're into some Breath of the Wild content, I'm also streaming on Twitch if you use that at all. It's full screen, camera, a lot more. There's a lot more going on in chat here, but I've been streaming on Twitch a lot longer. I'm just getting into TikTok, like multi-streaming, so. Still growing, still getting used to it. All the cool kids are on Twitch TV. Amber said it, not me. Amber said it, not me. And by the way, if anybody's chilling on Twitch as well, if y'all want to do like Binks did and y'all feel like following, that would be sick. You'd find your way back here a lot easier. Find your way back here a lot easier. Y'all, we got a... Let's see. We got a nice silver Lynel that we got to take on. Okay. Casey, it's okay. How did that not hit me? Hold on, I'm locked in. Oh, guys, and we have Joshua. That's true. Look at all the Joshuas. That's me and my buddy, Joshua. BRB, yo, sounds good, Binks. Joshua, my beloved. Silvermane Lynel. Uh-oh. Actually, this is best case scenario to let this break. Yep. Best case scenario. Let's use the Stone Smasher. Just because I want to try to save the effect ones. Like the elementals. Hey! Chill! Scared the shit out of me. Thought he had me with that little cross scissor. About to scissor this guy. Come on. Oh! Hi, papito mi amor. Wait, I think I said that the last time I fought this thing too. I'm reaching the 50% mark on my book. That's all I can think of. I'm gonna try to reach around 60% tonight. Yo, what up, Tay? So nice to see you. Congrats on filling out your check-in card. What book you reading? I'm currently reading Butcher's Crossing, which is about a man. It is a... Yo, call sign Halo. Thank you for the follow, man. Are you a former Halo player or a Halo player now? Oops. Uh-oh. Uh-ohs. Hold on, let me heal. We don't have a lot going on here. Oh. That's tough. That's really tough. That's tough. That's tough to die on that Lionel. That's tough to die on that Lionel. Oh my goodness. Checked in at a bad time. Nah, you're fine, dude. You had nothing to do with it. That was all me. It was pure skill issue. Pure skill issue. All right, we'll send it again. We'll send it again. I'm a Halo player now. I've just started playing the old ones since I missed their primes. Yo, hell yeah, dude. Which one are you playing right now? My favorite all time is Halo 3. Actually, I play Halo 3 like every weekend. Looks like a good book. It's very good. Yeah, it's a story about a man who left Boston, went to Harvard, and he decided that like the office, lawyer, whatever, you know, that kind of life was not for him. And yeah, he opted to go out to the West, try to start a story of his own, experience life. And without spoiling anything, he rapidly realizes that a lot of the things that go on out there equally take away from life. You know what I mean? My wife makes me put on one of your VODs when we have sex. Hey, you know what, man? Whatever helps the both of you. Glad I can be some kind of you know, assistance or whatever. Wait, does that make me a cuck? Like through the screen, even if I'm not technically watching? You know what I mean? Anyway, what's up, Chud? Just started Halo 2. Pretty good story. Not my favorite of the original Halos for like storyline, but it is it's still fun. It is still fun. I think Halo 1 and 3 out of the original trio have the best stories. Rebander Rager Cuck, that's a good idea. I should do that. It does make me one, actually. I knew it would. I knew it would. God damn it. Hey! Rager Cuck would go well, I think. I just think it would bring a lot of people into the chat, you know what I mean? Like, of all different kinds of backgrounds, all different kinds of interests. Like, you know, it just lets them know that we're open-minded. A little bit of Into the Wild. I don't remember if... I'm sure I did read Into the Wild. I just can't remember exactly how it went off the top of my head. That's the one... Is that the one by, what's his name? Gary Paulson? Na-na-na-na-na-na. Ah, mi bonita. Hey, mi bonita. Oh. I've definitely not read that then. Yo! What up, Jake? Welcome in, everybody. Jake, thank you for the raid. We're doing the Trials of the Sword. Yes, I've died like 3 or 4 times. Welcome in, y'all. If you guys don't follow Jake, you should toss him a follow. He's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Says some hateful things about Justin sometimes, but you know, it's all good. Sometimes people share those same sentiments, so it's all good. But yeah, thank you so much for the raid, dude. I hope you had a good stream. Were you playing Pokopia? Is that what you were up to? If anybody doesn't know what the Trials of the Sword is, it is the DLC for Breath of the Wild, and I'm in the final levels. They can be pretty difficult. Yo, what up, Betherly? Betherly? Is that how it's pronounced? Why'd I say Betherly? Actually, beat this game even once. Really? It's really good. I love Breath of the Wild. It's definitely a top 5 game all time for me. Betterly? We'll take... Yeah. I'll take what I can get. Take what I can get. Okay, so just so everybody's aware, that's not supposed to happen. That's not supposed to happen right there. Since like the first year of the Switch, it was, I believe, the first game I also got for the Switch. I got this and Mario Odyssey at like around the same time. But I think I definitely played Breath of the Wild first. Which some people in here might think that that's sacrilegious for me. Because I speedrun Mario 64, but I mean, this is a better game. So, but yeah, to anybody that doesn't know who I am, if you haven't met me before, my name is Brian. We speedrun Mario 64 here. We also do a bunch of playthroughs, a lot of Nintendo with some other variety mixed in. Like we're gonna be doing Elden Ring later this year. So, we do a lot of different games here. I have a coworker named Brian. Are they? Be honest. Are they like really awful to work with? I don't like him. Yeah, that's usually the case. I actually get that a lot too. Like a lot of people stay telling me this. Everybody's like, Brian, like, you know, yourself included, like, Brian's are pretty unbearable to work with. It's like gangs. Yeah, honestly, Brian's with I's versus Y's is kind of like Bloods versus Crips, if you really think about it. My girlfriend's sister is dating a Brian. I'm so sorry to hear that. That's actually terrible. I think this was my third Switch game. I didn't have a screen or TV to play on. Hold on. My brother is a Brian and he's awful. See, Missy gets it, dude. Missy gets it. I didn't like it in handheld and got a TV now, but PC and still have yet to finish the game. Oh, it's worth going back to. Like, if you have a Switch 2, the Switch 2 upgrade is also very, very worth it. It's like playing a completely different game. It's like playing a completely, well, it's the same story. Like, I'm not going to over-dramatize it, but it is really good. It just plays so fluidly now. I have to specify which Brian I'm talking about, because other than you, there are two other Brians in my life I could be talking about. I appreciate that. Yeah, what up, Angel? The only uncle I acknowledge is a Brian, and he's an absolutely lovely person. All right, well, we'll take that as a W for all Brians out there. Late for the raid was getting food. Yo, welcome in. Welcome in. I'm going to warn you, chat's on one today. I'm going to let y'all know. I'm going to let y'all in on something that we were talking about. We were discussing how left-handed people are performative, and they really just want attention with the fact that, like, they chose to be left-handed, you know what I mean? So it's kind of... That's funny, we were here too. No, y'all weren't. Dude, did fucking Amber start the conversation? Because Amber was talking about this here, too. Did she bring it over there? No, Tiff did? Oh, that's why. That fucking rat, dude. I knew it was somebody who was also here. Snitchiny at it again. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Dude, you just never know. I'm letting y'all know. You guys, if you guys want to know a fun little fact, don't share any secrets with Tiff, man. All right? I know Tiff is here right now, or at least she was. If she's not, I apologize, but you can't, guys, you can't trust a Tiff in here, okay? Yo, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Seriously, thank you. Let's see here. Yep. Is there something in here? Oh, there's arrows. That lightning almost just took me out. Your live contains themes that people may find uncomfortable and has been restricted. Reasoning, harassment, and bullying. Did I get fucking bullied? Did I get a warning on my live on TikTok for making fun of left-handed people? I'm getting off of this cuck-ass website. Fuck you, dude. I'm getting off. Hey, if you're on TikTok right now, if you're in this chat, go to my Twitch stream. Fuck this platform. Oh my god, dude. Bunch of fucking pussies. Jesus Christ. I'm actually pissed off. I'm actually pissed off, dude. Oh my god. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I cannot... That's crazy. You can't talk about shit on TikTok. All right, well, now that we're off of that platform, guys, can we talk about how unbearable left-handed people are? What happened? Dude, it said I was bullying and causing harassment on TikTok because we were jokingly making fun of left-handed people. But there is some partial truth to it. This would never happen on Facebook Live. Never. Facebook Live would never do this, dude. I've seen far worse on there. That's insane. Well, TikTok, thank you for the 9 follows on there today, I guess. That's cool. That's kind of cool, right? Everybody cares about followers still. I've never met a left-handed person, right? And yet there's so many on Twitch. How does that happen? Makes you think. Stop that godforsaken app, please. I know, man. It's kind of a necessity if you want to try to grow on Twitch, unfortunately. But, yo, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate that. Hopefully you didn't come from TikTok and hear me say the brief rant about how my stream got restricted on there. But if you came in with the raid, that's actually probably better. That's probably better. Hey, there we go. Just came looking for Breath of the Wild gameplay. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Let's go. Well, I hope you enjoy the left-handed propaganda that we're also discussing in chat here, too. Me listening to this one, my brother is left-handed, my dad is left-handed, and taught himself to write with his right hand, and me, who is partially left-handed, crashing out about Tico Talk Live. I love Tico Talk. Chris, I will watch that after stream. Thank you, dude. Could be a banger clip. I wish I could screenshot. I'm sure there's some online somewhere. Me screenshot getting restricted from TikTok Live. Chris, don't worry about it. I usually just download the raw video and then post it anyway, so. I'm only calling it Tico Talk now. Yeah, honestly, probably preferred. Probably preferred. You know what, dude? We need to loosen up in here. I'm undoing a shirt button. It's time. Time to get some sex appeal back in, it's time to put the sex appeal back in Twitch. Exclamation point OF. The bad boy of Breath of the Wild, yeah. Balls out for Breath of the Wild. All right, my bad. I went a little too far with that last one. I went a little too far, and I can admit that. I'm not whipping anything out. Kelly's doing that, according to what she said earlier to her husband. Again, I had nothing to do with that. It's just what Kelly said in chat. I would like to say, as a left-handed person, I felt oppressed on this TikTok Live. Unbelievable, dude. I thought I raised you better than that, bro. I thought I raised you better than that. Hey! Hey! There we go. We found the one who reported it. Yeah, I knew we would. They always show their true colors over time in chats, you know? They always show their true colors at the end of the day. But yeah, seriously, if y'all are from my chat and you didn't already follow Jake, you should check him out. It's a pretty cool dude. He also made the Rager B1L emote. He literally surprised me with it. I had no idea he was doing it. So if you guys like the Polytoad emote with the little heart, then you guys might be a fan of Jake. It's very good, very good. AKA, it's yellow snow, just to specify. Where is this guy's head? I uninstalled TikTok from my phone years ago, never looked back, and this was before I even knew that it was an even worse place for creators. I uninstalled TikTok whenever I realized that my algorithm is becoming, like, hey, you're in a depressive episode video that most people probably don't, or a lot of people probably don't get, but I do get them because I do happen to suffer from depression. And I'm like, you know what, man, maybe it's time to get off this app for a little while. To cry for help. Yeah, 100%. It's a cry for help. I gotta get out. I gotta get off there. I gotta get the hell off of there. It hasn't done that in a while, though. TikTok would be scared of my Insta. If I even see, like, an Instagram reel, it's pretty much all AI, so I just tend to not even really look at them. You know what I mean? I'm only on there for certain people. Like who? My Instagram reels are so awesome. Yeah, all I get are AI ones, and I don't interact with them at all. But it's probably because they put me in the boomer section of the app. So they're probably like, dude, he'll find this awesome if he sees it. Can you do the monkey noise? Like the really extreme one or like the deep one? Which one specifically? Like, do you want me to go full monkey or do you want me to go like humanoid monkey? The real one like in Maine? Dude, I don't know. I don't know if I can. I can't. The thing is Megan, I can only typically do that when people can't see me. I would have to turn my camera off if I do that, to be completely honest with you. And I really think people will think different of me, but I want you all to know that's the real me. Thoughts on the Diana Rossini, Mike Vrabel controversy? I don't have any thoughts on it personally, if I'm going to be completely honest. Do I love that, like, my head coach potentially cheated on his wife? Absolutely not, but I don't know, man. I also don't know what's going on in their marriage relationships. Like, what if their spouses are both cuckolds? No, look us in the eyes and do it? I literally can't. Like, I'll never be able to get it out of my throat like that. I have stage fright. Guys, I'm a shy guy. You know, no Mario. I get shy every once in a while. I don't think that's a crime. Yeah, I mean, that's true, Cappy. A lot of people grind. They try to just post whatever they can to try to, like, make money or whatever, but they usually weed themselves out. Dude, that's a good-ass emote. Wait, what? What about all the healing? What if you do the Mankey and Megan does the Moinky? I'll do the Mankey sound if Megan calls me on Discord and is on camera and does the Moinky while I'm doing the sound, but she has to be on camera and I'm going to turn my camera off. That's the only way I'm doing it. Dude, my bow broke. My bow broke. I did Bulgarian split squats today. Guys, we'll schedule it for, you know what, dude? We'll schedule it for Megan's birthday. We'll schedule it for Megan's birthday. How does that sound? Guys, everyone show up May 18th. And you'll see the Mankey and the Moinky. Is it May 18th, 1990? Something like that. I'll kill you. What the hell? The Mega Moink? Whoa, that's really good. That's really good. Megan, I'm in the middle of a fight with a Stalnox right now. You always pick the worst fucking times to call me, dude. What? Birthday, May 18th.
Stop saying that. Like in real life, not like a bit.
May 18th, 1991. I was off by a year. What?
They're gonna bite you, Ryan.
Megan, do you remember when you texted me on July 2nd and you said happy birthday one year?
Ryan, correct the record right now.
Megan's birthday is May 11th. Her birthday's May 11th. May 11th! May 11th, 1991. And also, for the record, she's not actually a Taurus. She just cosplays as one. 911, yes, a streamer I'm watching. That's one of his moderators threatening to murder him. That's true. She is on the payroll. She's a mod. Megan was actually one of the original mods in here. Isn't that crazy? It was basically Megan, Justin, and Mataruski, who isn't on Twitch anymore. Correct the record. May 11th, 1990. Thank you, Justin, for the sword. Justin did give his sword up to Amber. That is true. People forget this. I miss Matt. He seems to be doing very, very well off of Twitch, so good for him. Not necessarily just being off of Twitch, but seems very happy in life. My blood is on your hands. You can't type that, dude. When you asked me if I wanted to mod, I thought you were trying to be funny. Back when I was looking to add mods after I not retired, but the time that I took like a long break or whatever, I talked to the people who were modded at the time, Amber, and I think it was you, Chris, Meg. Hannah hadn't come back to Twitch yet. But Hannah, I told Hannah, like, my first year of streaming, if she was interested, I would love to have her around as a mod. And then she left Twitch for like a year or two. And then she finally came back. I always thought that was so funny. For the record, there's no correlation there. It just happened to work out like that. Oh, made her quit Twitch. Hey, you want a sword next to your name or something like that? I'm fucking out of here. It's basically what Hannah said. Hannah was out of there, bro. So fucking base she really is. Shout out Hannah. Shout out Bingo Panda. What floor is it? 6? Oh, papito, mi amor. Maybe if you didn't die so much, bro, this wouldn't be an issue. I'm trying to think. Hold on a second. I sometimes forget the people I have modded. Not on purpose. It's Hannah, Chris, Alex, Amber, Jamie. I'd also ask Jamie too. Jamie, Megan, and Meg, and then a few bots. There we go. Jamie wasn't here, so well, she'll kill me. She'll kill me if I pretend that I forgot. So I can't allow that to happen. By the way, you guys want to see something fucking crazy here? Hold on a second. You guys want to see something crazy? Y'all, I want you to look at this. Okay? I want you to look at this comment right here. It's not showing up. Okay. Well, I'll take a screenshot. I'll take a screenshot. Hold on a second. Yeah, don't want to brag or anything like that, but the NASA commented in my stream the other day. They came in and they did the dancing emote that they just came out. So yeah, no big deal. On April 6th. Yeah, we fucking love space. We love NASA around here. Kind of cool shit if you ask me. Do you want to brag? I wonder who did that. Yeah, it's kind of a mystery. Kind of a mystery. Who knew it was going to happen? Wow. Yeah, what is that emote? What is it? NASA Sparkle? Yeah, dude, NASA Sparkle. Guys, hit the NASA Sparkle if you have it right now. Hit the NASA Sparkle. Go NASA, fuck SpaceX. How about fuck the owner of SpaceX? Because I think there's a lot of people that mean well for SpaceX that are just happy that they have an opportunity to work with space and rockets and stuff that are just trying to take advantage of making some money. That's my opinion on it. Everybody's welcome to disagree. But I think I would say 99% of people that work for SpaceX have good intentions. You don't have the badge, badge on, fake fan. Uh-oh. I never watched the stream. It's really tough to see. That's okay. No, it's all, you know what, guys? I can appreciate that, man. I can appreciate that. Personally, I wanted to watch it because it was like a monumental thing for humankind, but if that's not interesting, that's totally fine, you know? That's totally fine. It was amazing. I cried. I specifically teared up when I saw that they decided to name the astronaut after the one whose late wife had passed. And they named it, I'm sorry, I don't remember her name. The first, I just don't want to get it wrong, so I don't want to say it. But that was really touching, man. That was incredible. Carol, thank you. Carol with the double L. I almost said Carrie, and I'm like, I know that's 70% of the way there, but I didn't remember the rest of it. He meant crater, not astronaut. No. They named... Oh, yes. I think I misspoke. They named the crater after her. It was the astronaut's late wife. I think I definitely misworded that. About to go into the meeting crying, I guess. Yeah, I was also working and I was not safe emotionally. That's so sweet. Super sweet. Super, super sweet. When his daughters were in mission control, no, I didn't see that. Admittedly, I did not get to watch as much as I wanted to because I'm a selfish streamer who only cares about themselves and the content that they're making, so I didn't watch a lot of what they had going on because I'm narcissistic. No, I'm just kidding, guys. I just didn't see it. Me. It's, instead of other global events, yeah. I think it's one of those events that happens among humankind that you're just like, you know what, dude? You can celebrate with more people on the planet than you tend to remember with a lot of things that happen, you know? Yo, later, Cappy. Thanks so much for chilling, bro. Good to see you again. Hope to see you again soon. I should be live again Friday. Unless something catastrophic happens. Not that I'm planning on it. But you never know. You just never know. Let's see. What is this? Oh, it's an arm. If you aren't canceled, dude, the left-handed. I'm gonna. Guys, I can now finally say, the left is gonna try to cancel me. I can finally say it, dude. Hell yeah, man. I can finally say it. I saw one person recorded her POV of the rocket going to space while she was on a plane. That's crazy. Yeah, I actually heard a flight specifically diverted so that way their passengers, it did not take any longer, but the flight specifically went a specific path so more people could see it that were on the plane, which I thought was cool. It didn't cost them any time, at least from what I read. If it did cost like 5 minutes, I'm sure it was worth it. I'm sure you had one shithead on the plane that's like, the Earth's fucking flat anyway. They ain't going anywhere. They're faking that shit. And he was probably from Boston, if I had to guess. Ain't going anywhere. They're faking the moon landing, kid. Buddy, they're not landing on the moon. Yeah, but they're faking it. My little brother thinks space news is fake. Amber, you gotta get in his ear real fast. Is he part of the manosphere? I said, all space news? He said, yeah, it's all fake. My God. Oh, what was I going to say? Oh, Emily just texted me. Oh, Emily's on her way home, y'all. She's on her way home. I'm going to have to break the sad news to her that Megan doesn't want to go see Cupcake with her again for the second time. She's going to be devastated. Amber, you have a 24-year-old brother? That's crazy. How did I not know this? Wait, maybe I did. I don't know. I feel like I learn lore about people every once in a... Oh, I did it again. My God, what a save. That was crazy. But I thought he was like 21. Hmm. Do you guys know... Actually, I've told you guys before. I was going to say, do y'all know how old my brother is? And my sister? But I've said too many times that Mike and I's age difference. And Stacy's. Sorry, I always forget about her sometimes. You know what? I say this. Your brother's still young. There's plenty of time for him to come around. That's all I can say. I'm not gonna hate on the kid. I know plenty of people who were had different mindsets at like that age, you know what I mean? They usually, more often than not, I'm not saying all the time, usually end up coming around at some point. But again, I've never met the man. Yeah, see, that's great. That's great. Listen, there was a neighbor at my parents' house that truly believes. Actually, I'm not going to go down this road. Never mind. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Ouch. Ouchie. The radical left. What are they in Britain? They can't drive on the right side of the road. I call them the radical left when they drive on the left side of the road, you know? It's a joke, get it? They don't drive on the right side of the road. QAnon? I only know whispers of what actually that is. But I think we can all recognize that Megan was at the Capitol on January 6th. Came all the way from Canada. Dude, what a shot. You know what I realized? I need to hire a, I really need to hire a painting boy after I saw Drew's performance last night. So Amber had a deal that every 100 bits, Drew would hold up the painting in the background. And I just think I need that kind of energy. Like if somebody's willing to hold it for like a minute every single time there's 100 bits cheered or whatever, I think it'll be fantastic. Emily should hold things. Well, you know what? She really does like doing that. Like she likes coming on and she just like one of her favorite things, I'm not even kidding you, is she'll come in and she'll stand here and she's like, "Can I show them this?" And I'm like, "Yeah, of course you can." She goes, "Guys, look at this." She does like a little show and a little show and tell. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. Are we holding Jay up right now? Yeah, I'll put it this way. Yeah, they're smashing. As I put it last stream, they are bareback right now. They just happen to have fallen over. I want show and tell today. I don't know if she's going to be in the mood for that. I don't know if she's going to be in the mood for that. She had class and then she worked all day. He asked me this morning if I intentionally didn't make alerts so I could make him do that. Amber, unironically, for your stream, I would take a screenshot or make that into a GIF of him doing that, and I would make that your alert. I think that would be absolutely hilarious. And you should even do like the sound where it's like, every 100 bits, you got to hold it for a minute. It's very easy to do it. I think it'd be hilarious. That's like, actually, I don't even think I have a sound of myself saying anything in my own alerts. Megan has more sound alerts with my voice than I do of my own. I actually had when I originally started streaming, I actually had one of my alerts. I think it might have been yeah, it was Lunky that did it. But I just thought it was funny that it's like, it's not even on mine. But, one of the first alerts that I had was a voice clip it was when I had rebranded from having my username as my last name. And Megan and Gaia were doing a bit at the time on Megan's stream. Like, Gaia was in chat. And Gaia had said, "Yeah, I didn't really care for so-and-so, insert last name here." And then Megan was like, "Yeah, my mom told me I should be a lot nicer to Brian. So just so you guys know, this has been going on for 5 years. But Michi has been on my side for over 5 years now, actually closer to 6. And then after that, Megan said like, "Yeah, I didn't really care for so-and-so, insert last name here. They sucked." Pretending that I wasn't the same fucking person. Fuck! Actually, I still have the voice clip too. Anyways, thanks for coming to my TED Talk, y'all. I can't even use well, I guess I use it on anniversaries. My mother is unfortunately a girl hater, to be honest. She will always be on your side. Yeah, dude, as it should be. All is right in the world. So, I'm just kidding. Sorry. Now I'm really gonna get canceled. Guys, we can all joke a little bit in here, right? You know. Jesus Christ! All right, guys, ladies and gentlemen, Emily.
Jump scare.
You scared the shit out of me.
Jump scare.
I didn't know you were actually in here. Are you picking your nose? Oh, I have bad news for you.
What is it?
I didn't tell. So, Megan was going to cancel her plans and go to the Cupcake concert with you.
Oh.
It's next week.
At what day, though?
Well, I think it's this weekend.
It's this weekend?
Yeah.
I can still go.
All right, she can still go. You would have to drive there. You're fine with that? You don't work?
Oh yeah, I can't go
She's got a job
unless
now.
it's on Saturday.
Look at, they're all excited. Just look at them.
Look, guys. Look how realistic does this look? No.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Wow, that's really realistic. Oh, they
It's
want.
like-
Do you have anything to show and tell?
Yeah, I did want to ask. I wanted to ask something. So I had a really bad headache earlier, and I took an Excedrin, and instead of helping me, it made me really shaky and feel like I'm gonna throw up. But then I went on my break and I ate a meal, and then it worked. So why does that happen?
Well, you hadn't eaten yet. All you had was cereal this morning.
But why? But why does that? Why does it work like that?
I think it's just your body telling you that you're hungry and you need energy.
No. Why doesn't the Excedrin work without food? Why do I have to
What
eat?
if? Hold on. What if it worked? What if your headache went away because you were hungry?
No.
This happens to you all the time because you tell me you're like, Brian, I don't know how it works, but I ate something and my headache went away.
I trust Utters because I feel like he understands.
No, do not trust Casey with anything medical related.
I trust
No, I'm just
him
kidding.
with my life, bro.
Amber said, Emily, your hair looks so nice.
Thank you. I watched, dude. I'm a conscientious consumer. I went to a refillery to get my conditioner and shampoo filled. And so I didn't, dude, I got more shampoo and I didn't have to buy a new plastic bottle.
True. It's a thing. It is. I just learned about it too.
Can they hear that?
Yeah, that you got absolutely gobsmacked.
Gagged.
Ready, do it again. Yeah, there you go.
What the hell? Yeah, so
Do you want a shot of sortilege?
do you think I don't think that would be good for me right
Yeah,
now.
probably not. Yeah, don't do it.
I think I might throw up.
Yeah, don't do that.
Because I do still need to throw up.
All right. Are you going to do that? There you go. Guys, this is her show and tell. This is her grocery list from a few weeks ago. Look at that. Pretty good, huh? Pretty good stuff. Cereal,
Soda
oat milk.
pop, oatmeal, berries, and cream.
I looked at the chicken is branded. It's very specific.
We have to get Purdue.
It's very specific. I have it calculated.
Yeah. And then
Okay.
What else can they see? This is pretty cool.
Well, Amber, we each choose one specific. This is really good. We each choose one specific bottle to get, and we will either share it or have each like our own, whatever.
I always get the diet orange soda.
Yeah.
And this motherfucker gets branded Coke Zero.
Yeah, dude.
Even though the non-branded Coke Zero is cheaper and it's probably the same.
Always remember this. At the end of the day, branded Coke Zero is okay when it's Brian's half of the
Brian's
branded
pay.
money.
Oh yeah, that's true.
You know, like I'm willing to pay for it.
It's my handwriting, Meowie.
Yeah, they really like it. You did such a good job with your show and tell. Okay, all right.
Wait, is this muted?
No, it's not.
All
You,
right,
you should probably get out of here forever if you're gonna do that. You know.
All right,
No,
see
I'm
you
just kidding.
later.
They want to know when you're gonna stream again.
Probably never.
All right, you guys heard it here first. Probably never. They gave you a shout out though, so
Oh, sick.
you guys heard it here first. That is true, guys. She did write that left-handed. She's left-handed, which is why it's so performative. Which is why it's so performative of her to do this. Like it's unfucking believable. Nah, unironically, she scared the shit out of me when she yelled through the door. I had no idea she was actually in the apartment yet. I hope she sees. She will. Anything that gets posted in the Discord, Emily goes. She looks at it. She looks at all the clips. And by the way, I know that 3 times as long. 1000%. Yes. Yeah, it definitely did. Thank you to everybody who takes clips. I really do appreciate it. I usually end up making. If I don't make all of them, it's nothing personal. That I usually include those in the clip montages after that I've been posting on the second channel. But thank you to anybody who takes clips. I mean, it's super, super thoughtful and it helps a ton. I post most of the clips to shorts. Even if I cut them up just a little bit to take out like some dead spaces, or if I say a word I'm not supposed to, which doesn't usually happen. Can I show them my fortune I got yesterday? Emily, can it wait till... Actually, you know what? I can pause. Yeah, Emily, come on in. When the morning anniversary, it was very nostalgic. I laughed a lot. I was much funnier in my first year of streaming 100%. Much funnier. I don't know what happened to me. I think I got too loose. You almost dox yourself. Take it all off. Take it off. She was about to completely dox herself. Dude, unbelievable. I went like this. It was like I was covering a nipple or something. Dude, it's how it felt. Work or school shirt? It is a work shirt. So I was like, that's the last... I'm sure she doesn't care as much about like the school stuff, but the work stuff is harder.
Okay.
All right, you got it?
Yeah.
All right. Guys, this is her fortune, okay? We did not have Chinese food, Asian food. She just got a fortune because actually, she did. I did not. She got it with my parents. All right, there you guys go. You will have a successful Thanksgiving dinner to those that cannot read it. That's what she had. So we've got great things in store in November, to say the least.
I'm pretty excited.
Yeah, we've got a great fucking Thanksgiving dinner to look forward to.
It's gonna be bomb.
Yes.
All right, see you later.
All right, see you later. Thanks for stopping by.
Okay.
So, yeah, not to brag, but thank you, ABS. Our Thanksgiving dinner is going to be what we call in the business pretty poggers. Pretty poggers. By the way, I want to ask you all this. I don't watch a ton of YouTube content, but I watched this previous series before, and I decided to tune into it, and it is Ludwig's Tip to Tip. Him and another YouTuber named Michael Reeves are going from the southern part of China to the northern part of China without GPS or anything like that. I was curious if any of y'all are watching it, because it's very good. It's very entertaining. And fun fact, Ludwig does not speak Mandarin, like, what's the word? Natively at all, or he's not mastered it. So he keeps accidentally introducing himself as his name being, this is not a joke, Pussy Burger. So that's what he kept telling all the locals in China that was his name, and all of their reactions are like they're like stun locked. Or he'll walk up to people and he says, "I'm your father," because he's saying something like a little off. But it's very entertaining if anybody wants something like, not mindless, but like a nice entertaining like YouTube series to watch. It's pretty good. Tip to Tip is so good. Michael is like the perfect person to have like tag along. The Japan one was funny too. Yeah, I gotta finish that at some point, but the China one's been very, very good. I'm going to be honest, when you said Tip to Tip and Megan stream, I thought you were making... No, I was not making a docking joke, but I did imply that after when Lunky was catching on to it. I know, Missy. It was insane. It was insane, but it was very funny. Very, very funny. Yeah, it's just a good series. It's very, very well done too. And I don't know, man. I think specifically as an American who, I don't think I'm speaking in hyperbole here when a lot of the time through our school education system, they vilified China a lot and the way it's run and the way the country is in general. I think it's a really eye-opening way if you want to see how China like truly kind of operates a little bit. Obviously, it's not the full picture. But I think it's a good way to really experience a lot of, you know, the culture and the way that people act around there. Because I hope it wasn't only my school, but not just my school, but like a lot of adults when I was little and like a lot more impressionable spoke very negatively about China in general. I'm sure there's other people in here that experienced like the same thing, just kind of like the way their government is running all this other stuff. So it was pretty cool to see. We're actually a lot more alike than I think people realize in terms of infrastructures and stuff like that. But that was, when I was really little, that was kind of like my first interaction with a lot of things China. It was a lot of negative stuff, unfortunately, but no country's necessarily perfect. So anybody can find any ways to, like, you know, have something negative to say about a country, but yeah, a lot of the things that I did here, a much brighter portion of it shined through in the series, so. Yeah, I agree, Chris. I agree. I will say, just, again, this is just based off the series and things that I've read and seen in, like, other videos. Well, that's what I was going to say, Chris. I don't think they're necessarily doing better than us in that aspect. The amount of abandoned cities that they have in, like, major areas and, like, again, this is just based off the video and other documentaries I've seen. I don't know, man. It was kind of crazy. Just in terms of, like, roadways. But I know that's... I can't make a generalization just based off of where two fools went in China. You know what I mean? That would be irresponsible of me. But yeah, it was just cool to see. Huh? Oh, hey, oh, oh. All right, let's see. We got to keep going because there's no saving, unfortunately, in the trials. So, I don't remember exactly which level we're on, but hopefully it gets better. Almost crashed a couple of years ago. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Well, especially what would happen with COVID, right? Like a lot of people try to play it up that it was 100% like China's fault, and that's, you know, it may have originated there, it may not have, like however it actually happened, but yeah, I know they were huge lockdowns and everything like that. You know, I think theirs lasted a lot longer than a lot of other countries did. Yeah, the high speed rails are, I mean, that's fantastic. I was gonna say kill, but I think it'll come off a little too aggressive. I would love a high-speed rail system. I was looking at Amtrak the other day just to potentially look at someplace in Canada to go to, over in like Nova Scotia or whatever. And dude, it said it was going to take 2.5 days because it leaves from around where I am right now all the way to New York City. Keep in mind, y'all, I'm in New Hampshire. All the way down to New York City, up the coast of Vermont, through Toronto, through Montreal, and then all the way over to the east side. So that's where the Amtrak is at. So I was like, I'm just gonna drive. I'm just gonna drive. I just looked at tickets to Savannah, which is a 4-hour drive from us. 27 hours for the same reason you're describing. Yeah, that's crazy, man. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Nine hours? How long would it take you to drive to New Orleans from where you're at? Like 4 or 5? Probably like half the time, right? If I had to guess. I think 5-ish, yeah. Okay, I thought so. Which reminds me, I still got to do the Tradle and the Global today. I don't know if I'm going to do them on stream. Depends when Trials of the Sword ends. Oh, yeah, Meowie. It doesn't make any sense. I will say I was looking at the potential of doing... They do a cross-country ride. The price was not terrible. I didn't love it, but they do... You can do a... From Boston to Yosemite, and they visit 3 other... Or like 4 other national parks at the same time, too. In that area. And I thought that would be cool to kind of like experience. Like you don't necessarily have to rent a car, living arrangements, like stuff like that. Like it's all built through. Emily, are you okay? it's all built through the like that, like taking the railroad and everything like that, you know, or the train. I just feel like that sometimes. Yeah, I don't blame you. It's like 2000 if you want a sleeping roomette. Roomette. It makes me feel like I'm on what is it called? The Darjeeling Limited, the Wes Anderson movie. Dude, that's sick, Chris. I actually forgot about that. Yeah, actually, I watched a video of a lass doing that as well. I forgot about that. I don't know, man. Maybe it's something to look into in the future as something cool. I would still love to look into doing, once this lease ends at this apartment, an extended stay in California for like 5 or 6 months. Or less. Luckily, I work remote, so it's like a lot easier for me to manage. ASMR fart stream. Haley, what goes on in your mind sometimes? What's going on with you? Haley, what's going on? Yeah, Haley, hell yeah, man. You guys all, do you guys all want that? Really? Something like that? Nah, I'm gonna guarantee some people were lurking and they probably hated that. Someone's gonna type O. Just wondering, geez. Well, maybe we'll make it a sub incentive. How does that sound? Maybe we'll make it a sub incentive. All right, guys, we've already been overruled by one of the mods in here. Unfortunately, it's not gonna be happening. I'm so sorry. To the people who wanted it, I apologize. That just made Spike freak the fuck out. All right, my bad. Sorry, Spoke. Grundle? We all have one. I got a sub to It's Brian So. Brian So's super cool, man. He's on a partner push right now. I think he's doing... he does Animal Crossing. He does some interesting streams, though. Like, very theatrical. Very theatrical. Like, you guys give him anxiety, then make fun of him for having anxiety. Well, tell him to stop being such a... No, I can't say that, actually, on... Actually, can't say that on stream anymore. They would have let that back in the... They would have let that slide back in the day, probably. Oh! Oh, true. Emily does have a cousin with anxiety. True. She actually can say it. She actually can do that. Dude, that's a really good emote. Dude, I actually know what a soy jack is. So I'm prepared. I'm prepared for when Megan tells me to do one this year on our road trip. I'm prepared now. I educated myself. Her name is Rebecca. Guys, press 1 if you know a Rebecca. What up, Jared? How are you doing today, dude? When did you learn? Yesterday? No. Fun fact, I actually learned after Megan said in the car. Yeah, I told Brian to do a soy jack, and I could tell he didn't know how, but I didn't really want to bug him about it. And I actually really appreciated that. She didn't call me out, you know? At my old job, we called the stock image girl Rebecca. You know what? Hell yeah, dude. You know what? I want to give you all a compliment. I think if it came down to it, you could all star in a stock photo. I think you could all star in a stock photo, to be honest. Like if I was perusing online and I saw one of y'all in there, I think I'd use it for something. My face is too scary. Guys, yeah, Haley is really fucking scary. Haley, listen, I haven't met you in person, but Emily's been telling me you're... Oh, I shouldn't say it. It's going to cause a fight between you two. Man, sitting in a parking lot enjoying life. With just a bunch of stock images and stuff like that. Or the word stock written all over it. Yeah, dude, that's the life. Hell yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. Haley and I never fight. Then why did you tell me she's 5 foot tall? That she's 5 foot even. You said, Brian, even you could tower over Haley. Why did you say that? I used to fight her, but I gave that up. You know what, dude? Peace is important. Wow. Haley, I told you I didn't want to tell you, but she pushed me to the edge, dude. She forced that out of me. Like, I had to say something. I had to say it. Me laughing at myself. I met her. It's true, though. Oh, fuck. Haley, I didn't want to be a part of this. You guys dragged me into this. Now I'm pissed. Guys, like, you guys... look at, now I'm going to suffer the repercussions of this. Like, I know Haley's going to do something crazy. Play that clip of that exercise lady. I don't just have that saved, but I will look it up. Guys, POV. Hold on. What the fuck is that? What is it again? Oh, yeah. Hold on. Guys, I got this. Why is it not on YouTube? I literally looked up I Ain't the One Baby. It's not what the hell? Did she copyright strike all of them? They're literally not here. All right, I'm not playing it. I'm not playing it. We're not doing it for the meme. Play it, and this is Haley. Yeah, they literally, the video is not on there. Actually crazy. I actually do wonder if she DMCA'd it because it's technically behind a paywall. Because it's through, what is it? Peloton? And Peloton, they only do those classes behind a paywall. So I'm curious if, like, they're actually copyright striking it. Oh, mamma mia. Hold on. Is that it, Emily? Really good. Really good. Okay, hold on a second. Let me look at this. This is Haley. Okay.
Get them banned. We don't do that here. Oh, now I'm pissed. Find out who that is, get them banned. We don't do that. I ain't the one, baby. I take no disrespect. Get them banned.
That's Haley when you call her 5 feet tall, which I think is really important. Haley, good for you for sticking up for yourself. Guys, that is the end of stream. Unfortunately, I am trash at the Trials of the Sword, but we continue onward. We will continue onward because it was a sub incentive. So I will do it on Friday. We'll do that on Friday along with... I just got here. I know, Haley. I know. Thank you guys for chilling with me. Guys, Friday, though, Minecraft sponsorship. Not a joke, not a bit. Minecraft is sponsoring me to play an hour. At least an hour. On Friday. So... if you guys want to play some Minecraft, download it, and you can help support me out. And there's drops for chat badges and emotes as well. So, if you guys want to support me, be here Friday, and we'll also continue Trials of the Sword, and you guys can earn some chat badges and stuff while we play some Minecraft. So, thank you guys for chilling with me. I do appreciate it. Yes, Amber, thank you. Guys, sub to the YouTube if you haven't already. And, yeah, join the Discord. You'll know every single time that I go live. Or when I post a YouTube video. Which reminds me, there's actually a new YouTube video that I posted yesterday. It is for the PC port of Animal Crossing. So if you're interested in it at all, kind of like how it works or how to get it, it's part of the video and in the description. So, I'm out of here. I'll see y'all. Thank you guys for chilling with me. And we'll get the Trials